Hello and welcome everybody. Today we are Sonic Heroes as we continue our journey through Sonic Frontiers, but of course it wouldn't be one of my streams if I didn't bring one of my buddies along, so... except not E, because hiccup?
E.
Question mark?
Audio? Shrug? Also, hello Mech Burner Blaster and hello Dark Prince.
Hi Mech, hi Casey.
Howdy, friends.
So here's the plan today. Mech, also I'm sorry I couldn't use your great image from yesterday. It's a JPEG. I need a PNG. I don't have time to do all the work. People want their Frontiers. So here's the game plan. Tomorrow we're gonna continue Sonic Frontiers, but it's gonna be a cleanup episode, and then on Friday we'll continue the story. So. Yeah.
We're just gonna keep running and rolling, baby.
So today, we are continuing our journey on the Eris Island.
Yeah.
But how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing good.
Hope our audio's fair.
Should be
Karmic
good.
Hi. Hello, Karmic.
Hi.
Howdy.
How is the audio? We're in a desert. It's coarse and it gets everywhere.
Mech Burner Blaster says you ended last time fighting Squid Games.
I know.
It was the squid from Squid Game.
And
himself.
We might be fighting Sharknado this time.
Oh my god, no way.
I mean, there might be a tornado and there might be a shark, and I don't know if they're tangentially related.
I sincerely hope they are. Karmic asks, it's been a day, what are these other reviews saying?
Oh, I haven't even checked the Metacritic. Artie, could you go check that for me? I haven't looked at the Metacritic.
And Dark Prince says Sonic versus It. Sonic could kick Pennywise's ass, not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
The fact that I have a beef with It Part 2. But the fact that that movie ended with them beating Pennywise by pointing around him in a circle, be like, oh, you're a clown! And that's how they beat him is just ridiculous. Alright, Sonic Frontiers review.
I know on Metacritic, I know the main reviews.
IGN is saying 7 out of 10, Metacritic is 72%, and Digital Trends gives it a 2 out of 10.
What's the user score for Metacritic though? I think that's what they're asking.
Let me see, this is just a quick Google. User score... none yet.
Oh, really?
It said, maybe they're letting...
It said today was the day for all the user scores, but...
Maybe it's still processing. I guess we'll find out later.
Yeah. Either way, you'll know. Either way, you'll know here first on this channel. So.
And we're still enjoying it, baby.
Oh yeah.
But Mech Burner Blaster asks if a shark flies, tails plane, does that make it a Sharknado?
Yes.
And then Mech Burner Blaster says it's always 7 out of 10 on IGN.
Here's the thing though. The tornado is Sonic's plane, not Tails's. Also, I need to show this off before somebody notices it. Look at my feet.
Are you wearing different shoes? Oh, did you get your shoe code?
I got my soap shoe code, baby.
Hey. Soap the shoe.
But they couldn't use the soap branding, so it's just Sonic Adventure 2 shoe.
Close enough.
I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Honestly, it's kind of what I expected.
Karmic says, keep me posted on the scores when they're ready.
I'll keep you posted on the eggnog when I'm done drinking it. I woke up this morning and was like, I need something to eat. Saw the eggnog and went, that's fine.
I love eggnog.
It's cinnamon flavored.
Ooh. I've had pumpkin spice flavored eggnog before. It's very tasty.
It's oh that stuff's amazing.
Oh yeah. Never look at the calorie count on a thing of eggnog. That's
I
just
don't.
a bad decision.
I
never do that.
No.
Do not recommend.
I just drank the stuff. I don't care.
McBurna Blaster says the soap shoes are it's horse armor but for shoes.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't do anything, but it looks pretty.
Yeah. Dark Princess looks like an invitation to the party. So what are we gonna do, Sonic?
Collect these Sonic Forces medals and continue forward because
he got extra in the chat says, "End it all, you bum loser furry." Wow.
Oh, what a shame. But
well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
Your views are appreciated.
Absolutely.
Karmic says Sonic got that drip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's... Actually, what happens when I use Sonic with drip? Sonic with drip.
You get some memes or something, I'm sure.
Yeah, you just get the drip meme with Sonic on it. Not bad. Oh. Well... saying some comments, but, you know... Nah, we just started the stream. We're not gonna end the stream.
Why
Come
would
on,
we?
Man.
Yeah.
We've been streaming only for 8 minutes. That's too soon to stop it.
Besides that, I'm having fun.
Also, hey, Skylar. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Skylar. Honestly, though, this game's been really fun.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed watching yesterday. McBurner Blaster says, hot take, Infinite isn't a bad character, Forces just handle him very poorly, like everything in that game.
I would have to agree. But...
I want to learn more about Infinite outside the memes. And I think a slight redesign could do him well, because that doesn't look like a jackal. Yeah,
he's wearing a mask because Shadow scarred his face.
Skylar asked, need me as a mod because I heard someone singing at the end of the stream. No, we're good. We've got, I'm here, and then Karmic also helped out with the troll, so we're good.
Yeah, we got it.
Dark Princess, let's crack that Eggman wide open. Not a Sonic game without cracking a few Eggmans.
But
Womp.
Thank you for the offer, though. As I continue to open up more of the map here.
The desert area is like pretty solid for a desert area.
Oh, it's incredibly pretty. What was really funny was on my personal file, what I was doing last night was I was playing this on Casey Tape's stream over on Twitch. It was in the bottom left-hand corner while they were doing Sonic Adventure 2 because they don't have the money to get this game. So, one of the music track that was playing at the time for this open hub area was very similar to the desert area music from SA2, except for a little bit slowed down.
Interesting. I love a good lane motif. I always pronounce that word wrong, but I love the vibe.
Like,
Skylar asked, question for Artie, what is your favorite furry con in the USA? Mine is AntherCon at MFF. My personal favorite, AntherCon, I went to the first time this year and I had a nice time, but my personal favorite is Anther New England, which happens in Boston. That was my first ever furry con. It's run by some really great people. It's in a really awesome location. I really love it.
Oh, that was my bad. I should have just homing attacked.
Whoa! Just punch the sky.
Me personally, it's AO.
Well, yeah, that's like your basically home con, quote unquote.
Yeah, it is. It is, but I know all the staff. I can't be mad at that con. That con's great.
Yeah. Liam is responsible says, I don't know how I'm still alive. I swear I died. I don't remember what happened earlier. Either. I can't remember how to draw my comics. I mean, I got my head slammed into something. Oh my god, are you okay, Liam? Did you get a concussion?
Oh boy.
I hope you're okay, buddy.
I hope you're alright, man. That's not good.
Skylar asks, question for Gavin, would you rather go to a con that's family friendly or a con that's 18 plus with stuff for Presto?
I'd much rather go to either, honestly. I like going to conventions. Probably the family-friendly stuff, though. I am much more of a family-friendly kind of guy. Oh, this is the enemy. This is the enemy I absolutely despise. But just for my luck, it's not going to do what I think it's going to do. Is it? Are you? Of course not.
No, it's going to behave now because you're on stream.
Of course. That's what it did last night when I tried to show it off, too. I was like, look, it's the enemy I hate. And then it just started making rails, and I was like, you son of a...
Rude.
It's like,
so Mech Buster says, I read Infinite's wiki page, and he's low-key an awesome character, and his aggressive edginess is bizarrely endearing and goes full circle and works. He's like Vandy from Security Breach, where he had so much potential, but the game has handled him. Foxino says, heyo. Howdy, Foxino. Dark Prince asks, which one, Sand Ocean or Pyramid for the song? That you were talking about earlier.
It was the one with Eggman. It was the Pyramid one, I think. I think that's the one it is. It was the Team Dark variant. Whichever one plays in the Team Dark section. Because that's those days that they were doing. I didn't say anything last night because I was like, that's content for my stream. Because we try to do cross-promotion between the two of us, but it's...
What is this, a crossover episode?
Honestly, it feels like I might just be doing crossover episodes quite a lot lately, and I'm A-okay with that, because we stayed up last night and we were drawing gremlins, and... Artie, I have to show you the gremlin piece when I get a sit.
Please do.
We drew a daycare.
Skylar says...
It was great.
Oh. Skylar says, compared for you, family-friendly YouTuber Dang Matt Smith is also family-friendly. I don't know that YouTuber, but interesting. Liam is responsible, says, I don't remember when it happened. All I know is I woke up 2 days ago. I'm so sorry. And
Yikes.
They say, gotta go, my head hurts. I'm so sorry. I hope your head feels better and that you do okay, Liam. Yeah, sorry, I hope you feel better, sincerely.
Holy
Get some
cow.
good rest.
I am just absolutely flying through this stage. Liam, I hope today's gameplay does not hurt your head too much, because I hope you can get some rest, but... Oh, dang it. Yeah, no, I just
Yeah, watch it until later. The stream's always rewatchable afterwards.
Absolutely. You can get a good feel of what Frontiers is like. I've been loving this game. Like, this game right now has been a solid 8, if not 9 for me.
I want to say a 9. Like, overall, compared to the other Sonics I've seen. But I'll save my final review for when we've completed.
I've got a little bit of a bias when it comes to this, because I've played all of these games, and I've got some favorites.
Yeah, oh my god.
I've got a couple favorites. You know... like one does when they play way too much Sonic.
Yeah, it happens. Dark Prince says, I'm not gonna lie, I wish I could run as fast as Sonic because the walk to my job legit feels like a Sonic stage. Woof. How long is the walk to your work?
I remember from the other night, I think she didn't, I think she said an hour.
Oh my god, that's woof. Yeah, I would want to be able to Sonic speed through that too.
So I struggled with this the other night. The parry, all you have to do is hold the button. You don't have to let go at the right time, you just have to hold it down. So, in a combat fight, yeah, you'd have to press it at the right time, because you're also mashing for hitting stuff, but,
Dark Prince says it's 44 minutes, it's 2.2 miles. Dang. I mean, you're getting your steps in at least, Shrug? That's a hefty walk, though. I hope the weather isn't too terrible. And Mech Burner Blaster asks, when does Big show up again? Yes, we all want the fishing.
The fishing... So, okay. See that island over there? That's where Big's at.
Excellent. Bring us the fishing cat.
We want the fishing game. Wait, there's a Sonic title attached to it? Even better.
I want to see what other, like, crazy stuff you can fish out of that pond.
Oh, trust me, I saw some really wild stuff yesterday when I was doing it. At the spot in particular.
Oh, I'm excited.
I was seeing some wild stuff.
Dark Princess, welcome to North Carolina where it never snows. Well, that's good at least, because, like, I feel like winter weather, like, even once it's fall, now it's back to being cold again, because we had a, global warming heat wave for, like, 3 days here. It gets chilly, but if it's somewhere where it's not, like, snow and sleet and ice, that's at least a bit more tolerable. Skylar asked, if I premiere my video when I go to King's Dominion, the part where I ride upside down on the coaster, I want you guys to cheer for me. Well, depending on when we're free and stuff, we'll try, but no promises, my friend.
Yeah. We do get busy. We got lives and stuff. We got stuff going on outside of streams.
I got so busy with work this morning, I completely forgot the Nintendo Indie Direct, but it's okay because there was no Silksong news, so we're good.
Okay.
I didn't really have a video to put out, so I was safe.
So I wanted to point this out. If you haven't progressed the story along, these things move, and you're not even allowed to attempt with the keys you have.
Yeah.
So
it like pushes you to like, hey, you know, do something.
Do something else. Go find the special stages. Just, you know, explore. It's rather fascinating. I like it.
Neat. So it's like, it's here, but it's like, check something out first, you know.
Get good with it.
Yeah. You know it's there, and you know you can come back. I keep seeing the night signs, and I'm like, when are you gonna turn into the werehog? When can you morb?
Oh, and now we have our first... I don't think this happened last time on stream. This is a special event. It's what respawns all the enemies on the field. It's also what drops a bunch of stars from the sky. Once every few nights, meteors will fall like rain. When this happens, items and enemies in the field will be resurrected. Picking up the fallen star pieces will allow Sonic to use the slot machine, get purple coins when the patterns line up. So this is how we're gonna get a lot of purple coins for...
We can fish!
Yeah.
Yes!
Where's the little...
Goodness. McBurner Blaster asks, who's gonna show up next, Tails or Heimdall?
I mean, I did put it in the title, but cool.
Knock, he don't chuckle. I feel like it's gonna be weird to see Knuckles and not have Idris Elba's voice coming out.
I really liked what they did with Knuckles this time. He's no longer himbo, and it's great to see.
I weep, but I'm sure he's great. But I weep because I thoroughly enjoyed a good himbo Knuckles.
I'm very happy that Knuckles is no longer... Knuckles has his friendly rivalry with Sonic back. It's not... Yeah, it's good.
I'm loving this neon aesthetic.
Oh, it's even prettier when you get to an area with even more stars.
That's exciting. I love that. I love good nighttime scene. I love in video games where it's like just the game, and then if you have like a bit of nighttime and like the sky's just beautiful. Like I love games that do that because like in real life it makes me sad that like pollution keeps us from seeing stars so much. So when video games like give us like beautiful stars and galaxies and stuff, that makes me very happy. And, yeah.
Luckily, I live far enough out from the city, I actually get to see the stars pretty much every night.
We get some stars here, but I once stayed with a friend who has a place up in very rural Vermont, and oh my god, the stars at night, you could just see, like, everything. We were so far from, like, everything, and it's just, I wish you could just see the stars like that every night, regardless of light, but alas, I mean...
Darn it, the ability to see has stopped us from the ability to see.
Rise. Dark Princess Knuckles went to Emerald College.
Knuckles.
Burner Blaster says, okay, so Amy finally got her life in order as a result of Infinite Self-Help book, and finally evolved into Boom Amy, but Knuckles is no longer himbo. So he also read the book and he got his brain back.
He got his brain back. It's no longer a problem.
Dark Prince says I would love the Super Mario Galaxy. I probably would.
Now we've got a whole bunch of little things. I'm just going for map right now. I know I could be going for story, but I want to open up a little bit, show what's going on here.
Hey, play at your own pace, my friend.
It's an early morning, and I can play Sonic early in the morning for me, but I'm also like, Sonic early in the morning. I'm gonna fumble around a bunch. Alright, and as the sun rises, because you only get one night for it, that's when it ends, and we got, where's the purple coin count? I don't remember where the purple coin... Oh, 168.
Dang.
That's not bad.
Dark Princess Knuckles read the "It's no use" and so can you book. There's a lot of self-help books in the Sonic universe.
Okay, but if Silver writes a book about finding birds, does that make it? It's not a goose, and so, it's no goose, and it's no goose, and you found a bird.
I thought of this one last night. Silver when he's identifying a stray deer. It's no moose.
Oh my gosh, I was thinking about that earlier too, but I wasn't
I think of like other rhymes of use, but there's not a ton that like makes sense.
Well, I there was one that I came up with.
Oh.
I've got juice.
It's no juice. When you get a smoothie, it's no juice.
This isn't what I ordered. It's not the juice.
When the battery's dead, it's no juice.
I love the rails and stuff around. It's...
Oh yeah, no, I think it's like a really great way for like Sonic to traverse the areas. Dark Princess. Silver sees Amelia Dearheart. It's no moose!
Alright, where's... Is this the one?
Silver when he's describing a bathroom that's out of order. It's no use!
Oh boy. Yep, we're going all over the place today, chat.
Yeah.
If you guys could drop some likes, subscribe, and share the video with some friends, that would be awesome. Because right now we're only sitting at 8 views.
Because that would be use.
So please, do all that fun stuff, because I'd like for my videos to be seen.
Yeah. Use.
You know, so after yesterday's stream, I decided to check out Twitter, because I was like, what are people talking about?
And what are they talking about?
So you'd think Sonic Frontiers just came out. Knowing me, knowing my Twitter, you know what I'd probably see, right? Like, you'd probably see people playing Sonic Frontiers, maybe a little bit of spoilers. Nope! Instead, I saw people complaining that the lines at GameStop were too long and they couldn't get their copies of God of War, but they could get the copy of Sonic Frontiers.
Wait, God of War also came out yesterday?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, hello, Empathetic Apathy, welcome.
Hi.
They're here for about 40 minutes or so until my next class. This is a great thing to watch as I relax until then. Well, we're glad you could be here.
Yeah.
Dark Princess Father Silver when the family has a flight at 2 p.m. Let's vamoose!
Did we get in the caboose?
Wait, that was Mike Burn Blaster's joking. Silver when he sees someone with a nice butt. Nice caboose!
Oh my gosh.
Also, hello, Ronnie the Panther. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome, welcome, everybody. We have all the jokes today.
All sorts of things coming out of our mouths.
Things come out, and they certainly say stuff.
Thanks. What a time.
It's no goose swan. Oh boy. I did not pay attention. Okay, that's where it's at. I'm like, I didn't see where it was at. Luckily, the camera stays pointing it towards it.
Speed trial. Hey, Casey Hyena. Welcome, welcome.
Hi. Welcome, Casey. The other Casey. Not Casey Tape, but Casey. Ooh.
Princess Silver when he sees the Jordan 5S. Nice shoes!
My gosh.
McBurner Blaster goes, Sonic and the secret use.
Son.
The saber-tooth tiger says, hey, howdy.
Hi. So the just like Amy, Knuckles is trapped, and that's why we're collecting all the little emblems. Because I guess Knuckles is like best thing about him is his leadership or something like that. So.
We understand that you want to comment, but sometimes we let Gavin speak in his stream and talk about the game he's playing, so we don't always respond to people's comments right the immediate second.
Yeah.
If you prefer streams that are a little more quiet, that's okay, but if other people are talking, you know,
Let them
just
talk.
understand. People talk, and then Gavin also is, you know, talking, and especially I don't want to interrupt Gavin if he's in the middle of a thought or talking about something. But, you know, we're glad you're here. Sorry, you know, we can't always respond as fast, but, you know, it happens.
We're not like Sonic. I'm not like the Flash. I can't say everything all at once.
Speedy. Also, hello, Andre, Versington, Tyler, and Azul. Welcome, friends.
Bonjour and hello. Hola. Aloha. Whichever one you guys want me to use. Oh no, my controller's gonna die.
Oh no, not again.
Hey, Artie, you might know.
Is that the dragon level from?
Yeah, it is.
Whoa, my favorite.
And it's got some really, really awesome music.
Hello, Dimitri.
Momentum.
And then empathetic apathy says, "Charge your controller, Gavin." Burna Blaster says, in terms of helping Knuckles, does it look like I need your help? No power, no help, just Knuckles digital.
Does it look like it's any use, Sonic?
Does it look like I need your use? Skylar, please don't tell other people in chat to shut up. That's not very nice. Also, hello, Gary the dog and C-School the otter. All the friends are coming in. Feel free to stick around, leave a like, chat with us. We appreciate it.
I remember when I found this, I got so excited. I was like, oh, this is from the end of the game. I know exactly where this is at.
Yeah, I immediately saw the spinning thing. I'm like, whoa, I've seen those before.
Yeah, we got them all. Sweet. There we go.
Also, hello, Zero the Red Panda. McBurner Blaster asks, but does it have Title Tempest Bad Future JP as seen as spooks?
Maybe. We'll have to check that out.
And January the Tiger says, sup? Hello, January.
If I hear any music that sounds similar to anything in Sonic CD, I'll let you guys know. Don't worry.
Exciting. Juno Link says, hey, hello. So many friends, but not so many likes.
Yeah.
Funny that.
Yeah, it's alright. I appreciate the views, guys.
Yeah.
Even if you're not, even if you don't feel the need to like, I get it.
Skylar, please don't yell at other people. Dark Prince isn't saying anything rude. They're just saying, you know, take a breather. It's okay. We're just chatting here.
Yeah.
No one's hating on you. They're just saying, chill. This is just a stream.
Yeah. Relax. We're playing Sonic. It's supposed to be a good day. It's a happy day. A good Sonic game release. You know, that's something to be positive about.
Heck yeah. Empathetic Apathy says, I must say breakfast is the best meal at all times of the day.
Oh, it absolutely is.
That's very true. God, I could go for some French toast and bacon, like, right now.
I think I might just make some eggs after this, just because I haven't eaten yet.
That's fair. I mean, don't starve yourself for Sonic.
Oh, no. I had eggnog. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'll be alright.
Tyler, if you can't calm down just a smidge, we're gonna have to, like, mute you for a bit, because you're being a little aggressive right now, towards other people in the chat.
Yeah. Settle down now. It's
Rue the Rabbit says, hey, Gavin, how's it going?
Hi, Rue. How you doing? I don't know why, but like that name, just Rue the Rabbit, makes me smile. I also think of like Neville from like iCarly. You will rue. You will rue the. You'll rue the rabbit.
And then Abby says, "You're not supposed to make me my eggnog craving stronger. Darn it, I've been so strong. I try to hold out at least until December for eggnog."
Listen, I already did my Thanksgiving with my parents. I figured, hey, it's a perfect time for eggnog. We did the one. Time to finish the other.
Right on to the next season.
Yeah.
Skylar asked, if you could talk with him on iMessage. Also, hello, Sebastian the Batwolf and Kaden the Batfox.
Hello, and I have no idea.
Oh, that's a bot. Nope. Move.
Oh
my god, two of them.
This channel is brought to you by viewers like you, not the bots.
Alright, just taking care of all that junk.
We were joking about it last night. Like every streamer is a part of like is kind of like the, you know, the public the like PBS Kids and stuff where it's like brought to you by viewers like you. Thank you. I'm like,
you. I always like.
You're like, oh, I didn't know I did anything. It's like exactly. You watched it. This is brought to you by viewers like you.
There was always viewers by you, and then there was always an ad for Chuck E. Cheese afterwards.
Oh yeah.
Without fail. I swear one of those Chuck E. Cheese commercials, there was this one kid that looked like this one exact kid I knew, and I could never tell if he had done a brief acting stint as a Chuck E. Cheese child actor or not, and I've never found out the answer.
Oh wow. I mean, you can always look it up. Usually those are listed like on websites and stuff.
I'll have to look into that.
Well, we have a cutscene. My answer is I have no idea if I will be able to or not. Cutscene.
Knuckles, what are you doing?
We'll read chat after cutscene.
Never mind. I'll get you out. Hang on.
Let's see. Let's unlock him real fast, because I got the emblems.
You say? In a Sonic game? Unheard of.
Once again, I'm gonna skip that little animation after we see it happen once to Knuckles. Sonic's being snarky. I love it. I like that they're not scared to move his eyebrows anymore.
Good.
Some rescue. I'm still half ghost. I'm working on it, okay? What's going on with you? Just a little side effect of the island's weird energy. What are you doing so far from home?
I was investigating some strange ruins when I was transported here, then got trapped.
Never a dull moment with you.
Just bring me up to speed.
Listen, help me find the Chaos Emerald so I can beat up some big robots. You'll be free and back to guarding the Master Emerald in no time.
Sounds like a plan.
I love it. And we've unlocked the Cyclone Kick.
You are the key. Be empowered with this.
Empathetic Amity asked, Chuck E. Cheese child actor? I don't know if that's the actual term, but it was a kid that I think we were like 8, and I swear to God he was in a Chuck E. Cheese commercial. I don't know what else to call it. Juno the Link says, PBS usually my favorite, but I do not watch it anymore. The only show I watch is Nature Cat and Superfly. Those shows are fun. I miss a good old classic PBS. I miss like old school Arthur. My brother and I used to watch a lot of Curious George, which we personally blame for the reason we try to pick stuff up with our feet, and our parents were like, don't do that, but we're like, but Curious George taught us to. Also, Martha Speaks is another good one.
That was a really good one. All of those are good shows.
Skylar says they've watched PBS Kids when I go to the dentist. I feel like that's a good show to keep on at the dentist, you know? PBS, it's not harmful. It's just...
It's better than like a home improvement show, which is what usually happened when I went to any doctor's office. It was like, oh look, they're fixing a house, and I'm like, I could watch my dad do that for free. I just have to ask him if he wants help at work.
Dark Princess Cyber Chase. Oh my god, yeah, no, that was my absolute jam when I was younger.
Oh boy, Cyber Chase is just showing up in all the Sonic streams now.
It's and I mean the theme song like slapped.
It is.
It was good. It was a good kids TV show.
Shame
Karmic says Cyber Chase was the bomb.
It's a shame it never got its ending, but.
Skylar did it cancel? I like lost track of where it went.
It had one more episode left, and they left it unaired, and still have yet to air it. And
is it like a lost piece of media?
it's a lost piece of media because the station doesn't want to, release it.
Oh my god.
And if they had the animation cells, now they're gone, and you'd have to reanimate it anyways.
Dark Prince says it's still going. Is that true? Did they like reboot it?
They might have rebooted it.
They rebooted Bob the Builder and they made it look terrible.
Yeah, I know about that.
The original Bob the Builder had like this charming claymation, and then the new one is like
Like
hyper realistic. I'm like, no.
Like I know
directly no.
Like I know they still air Cyber Chase, but they're not making new episodes, are they?
Arthur ended, I think, like just last year.
Yeah, and I know Cyber Chase didn't have a true ending. It ended with Hacker becoming the mother computer or whatever, and then it ended with a to be continued. And
oh my god.
Oh, come on now. The show is like so many years old.
I know. February says the only things I watch on PBS is Peg plus Cat. Also, hello, Azara and Jethel, and I think Jethro? Gavin or Skylar asks if he can send you his iMessage in the community tab.
I mean, I guess. I don't know why you'd want to do that. That's leaking your own personal information. That's something I can say don't do as like a precaution.
Also, hello, Tessa the Fox. Welcome. So many friends. Yeah, we're still at 7 likes, so what gives, folks? You're coming in and not liking. Are you telling us you don't like Sonic and Gavin? How is that possible? Also, hello, Millie the Wolf.
Hello, hello.
Also, hello, Chandler the Ocelot. I knew a kid in elementary school named Chandler. They were just very pretentious. I don't know if you're Chandler the Ocelot like that, but I hear that name and I immediately think of her.
I knew a kid named Chandler, and he was cool, and then he started hanging out with the bad kids, and then I ended up working with his grandmother when I worked at Subway, where they subsequently fired her a couple days later, and she was like the nicest lady, and you'll never guess what her name was.
Karen?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Also, hello, Vincent the Squirrel. Karmic says, you're just gonna stop by without leaving a like?
Well, that was no use.
Ooh, what did you just say?
It's
What
no
was that?
use.
That's the thing, Gavin says, I'll be honest, I'm more here for Gavin than Sonic. He's a lot more interesting than Sonic to me. Well, we're glad you like Gavin. We hope you at least enjoy the Sonic when it's going. Mech Blaster says, people are coming in, but you're likeless. Oh no.
Oh no! We were grubless, then we got all the grubs, but now we're likeless.
No. That's what YouTube does every time you get a bunch of likes. No likes.
No likes. Yesterday was rude. YouTube took away like everything all at once.
Yeah, that was so mean.
They took away the subscribers, they took away the likes, they took away views midway through, then they had them back. It was like, what?
YouTube was
like, no. for one day in particular.
Skylar, we understand, but we're just not discussing, because if you're talking about giving out personal information, so we don't want to discuss that on a stream because we don't want anyone getting in trouble or getting doxxed or anything happening. So
Trust
just
me,
understand that.
The internet,
apologies.
the internet seems safe, but it's really not. I put up a lot of precautions, and even I am considered a little bit more dubious than most.
Yeah, it's not really strict rules, it's just for people's safety, because, like Gavin literally just said, there's not always that. We're nice people, but there's not always nice people. Also, hello, Valen. Welcome. And also, I missed it, but hey, Anubis. Howdy. You're in a wrestling ring, I dig it.
Yeah, we're doing a sumo.
Ooh. Reminds me of Ben 10, the card game in that universe with Sumo Slammers.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
I miss classic Ben 10 and Ben 10 Alien Force, and then I kind of lost it. And then I started watching the one good reboot and never finished it, but I want to. I enjoy a good Ben 10.
So, the funny thing about Ben 10 is that...
Yeah.
So you remember that Mega Man show that I gush about every time I have a chance to talk about it? Mega Man Fully
Yes.
Charged? That's the same studio, the same writing staff, and some of the same animators.
Really?
Yeah,
For like the classic Ben 10?
Yep. And the reboots.
Ooh.
Yep, they do all that fun stuff, and... Nope, I loved Ben 10 when I was a kid, I still do, and, yeah, the fact that I can say I know people who worked on it,
that's pretty cool.
Like, and I wasn't even trying to, like, it was like it's the one good memory I have of me and my dad together, because, like, me and him loved that show. Like,
Yeah,
we'd watch
oh my
it
God.
every time it was on, and, like,
It's a good show.
it was.
Empathetic After says, I miss Ben 10 as well. Those original shows were so good, and the animation looks so much better.
Oh, the animation
Anubis
budget was so
said-
small, though.
It was so solid, though.
It was.
Anubis says, I'm still coughing and I kept on missing school. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better, Anubis.
Yeah.
And then Valen asks, so very important question, do you like the game?
I love the game. It's great. I can't stop playing it.
We are very much enjoying Sonic Frontiers.
Listen,
We're pro Sonic here.
I'm doing this mode run on. Hang on, let me actually change the settings because I think it switched back to normal after we were playing yesterday. So
Dark Prince said they got the Omnitrix one time for Christmas, and because their mom loves Echo Echo. So what was everybody's favorite Ben 10 alien? I was a furry, so I like Ben Wolf.
I was a big fan of the Speedy dude.
Accelerate.
Yeah.
That was just a good design.
But you know, you know what I really like though? I really like the Fire Vine dude from the second season.
The Swamp Fire.
Yeah, that dude was awesome. I love him.
Yeah. Big Chill from Alien Force. Again, some of these creature designs were just like so good in the Ben 10. They were just good designs.
We got another cutscene here.
You are not ready.
Before that starts, Empathetic Apathy says, I liked Ghost Freak and the Mummy. And then Dark Prince also says they liked Accelerate.
Okay, so we still need 10 more of his tokens for this, but we can at least do the stage.
Ooh, fun.
So let's go do that stage and then come back to Knuckles once we have 10 more tokens.
And then we can knock for Knuckles.
Knock, knock, baby. I'm a chuckle.
McBurnham Blaster says, the difference between the voice acting in Frontiers, or in Forces and Frontiers is huge.
Yes, it is.
Dark Prince asks, what was the name of the one that had, like, the ultimate fear in their chest? Is that Ghost Freak or, Alien X? That was, like, super powerful.
Alien X? Yeah, Alien X was, like, the big
Alien X
one.
was, like, the super duper OP one.
Yeah.
Jeff Thor says, the only shows I watched are Family Feud and Wheel of Fortune. That's fair. It kind of looked like a boiler. Oh my god, was that one of the later designs?
That sounds like one of the later designs.
Yeah, I remember there's like this heat boiler guy. To Google. I don't know, boiler. I looked up Ben 10 boiler and I got a YouTube tutorial called Low Pressure Boiler Training Session 10 with Boiler Ben.
Look at that boiler, Ben.
It's an 18-minute video. I guess it's important. Empathetic Athlete says, oh, that was the ultimate one. The ultimate form had him leave the suit. Skylar said they made a community post and asked for you to look at it when the stream is done.
I'll take a gander at it.
Again, Skylar, if we can't just immediately get to your comments, the chat moves and flows, we're playing the game, and sometimes we're,
we want to have fun.
Right now we're talking about Ben 10! Dark Prince says he opens up his chest cavity and they never show what's inside because he's always shown from his back. Is that Ghost Freak?
Yes.
I feel like that's Ghost Freak, especially because he has the little, when he gets his, true form, his, head goes upside down, little tentacle things come out. Is it? I don't... Alright, Ben 10 Fear Alien. Let's see what we got.
That's the one with the eye and the chest, right? Ghost Freak.
Oh no, it's called Toe Pick. That's a real thing.
Huh. Cool.
Toe Pick from I don't know which one. Yeah, it's a super scary one that does look like a boiler head.
I'm gonna have to rewatch Ben 10.
This is, I guess, a later series one. That's why I wasn't
immediately
picking up on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes in season 3 of I don't know which one.
I don't know, but they all kind of continue up until they changed art styles 2 or 3 times before they actually finished before they had to reboot the whole story. So it took.
Prince, don't apologize. There's so many aliens in Ben 10. You good?
Yeah.
It was the one where Ben and Gwen are older. Oh yeah, it's Ben 10,000 or something.
Oh, I love that. That was the coolest thing. And then I told my dad, and he's like, "That's not real." And I'm like, "It is real. I stayed up and watched it." Because they did a whole marathon leading up to it. Man.
Did you ever try to watch any of the live-action movies?
Yeah, I watched them all.
I've only seen the original one, and I just remember being very sad with the monster designs. They did not translate well into that CGI.
They didn't.
Abby says they were thinking of Energy. I
They
don't know
did.
which that one looked like. I know which one you're talking about, but I can't remember exactly what it looks like. Energy.
They didn't translate well.
Yes.
But I still enjoyed it. I don't know why.
There was a live action. Yeah, they had. I think there was at least one for the original Ben 10 and then one for Alien Force. I don't know past that.
Then there was one more for something else, but
I lost track of Ben 10 as I got older, but nah, I loved it. I profess that the one car I want to own in my life is the Kevin 11 Cruiser from Ben 10 Alien Force. And that's the only car I want to own is the Kevin 11 Cruiser.
My favorite quote is my favorite out of context quote from that series is still it still has to be no, Ben, that's not how you treat a woman. You gotta treat a woman like a treat a car. And then she's like, Gwen's like, go on. No, I fear I've made a grave mistake.
God, the writing with that show was really good.
Oh yeah, it was.
Dark Prince says there was a live action. I know, or yeah, where you're that. I know JoJo did Diamonds Unbreakable, and they also did Thus Spoke Rohan Kishibe. I didn't know about the live action Rohan ones. I knew about the first half of Diamonds Unbreakable. I've never watched it, but I knew that was a thing.
It's okay. Both of them are just kind of okay.
Yeah.
I've seen both of them.
Dark Prince says it's good. I'll have to, if I find a way to watch it, I'll, check it out.
Of course, by the time I had watched the Rohan Kishibe one, they already announced, the animated version, and I saw the trailer for it, and I was like,
Have you watched the animated one where Rohan encounters the god of muscle?
Yes.
Or, the god of exercise? We're watching that, we're like, oh my god, it's just Mark. The god of muscle.
The god of muscle. Oh, are we playing, are we doing, the muscle TV series? That's
Gordon Boster says the episode's the chase, yeah. I god of muscle.
That's another show that, nobody really seems to reference.
That's a huge wall. And an equally huge
Well, because they're kind of just, one-off little... It's basically... I think the best description I saw on Twitter is Thus Spoke Rohan. I can't say the last name. Rohan is basically if Araki wrote regular show.
Yeah. Yeah. I
can't argue with that.
I can definitely see it. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and fight this dude real fast. Okay, if this says tank, I see giant enemy crab.
Yeah, that's definitely a giant crab monster. What are they talking about? Dark Princess, it's Kashibe. Kashibe? I'm
Thus,
very bad with names.
it's Kashibe. Thus,
Kashibe, okay. I just know Rohan. Dark Brennerbosser claims that the chase is the gayest thing in JoJo, and I claim not. It definitely gets queerer. And Dark Prince's the muscle guy just casually breaks Rohan's arm. Mick Brennerbosser also says we're playing crab games now.
what happened? Squid Games? No, crab games.
It's a sequel, crab games.
Hang on, I'm gonna upgrade Sonic real fast. We have the homing shot. Oop, no. Quick.
Anthony says this boss is basically one of the enemy mobs from Epic Mickey. And Dark Prince asked if you remember the joke they made last week.
Not necessarily. We made a lot of jokes last night. Asking me to remember just one joke is a lot. Especially when we made a lot of jokes. Everything range. Time out, I need
Dark
that.
Prince.
I do not remember that one, sorry.
Sonic uses the world to stop time just to upgrade his attacks in the middle of a fight.
This one's really useful, because if you can't draw a side loop around an enemy in time, this will do it for you really quickly, so long as you've started a combo.
Interesting. McBurn Molester said Squid Game and Infinite were the highlights of yesterday's stream. Definitely the Sonic universe self-help books for sure.
If you've got a problem, just ask Knuckles, because he doesn't chuckle.
He's super serious now that the himbo has been shaken out of him.
Listen, the first thing we saw him do was chuckle. He chuckles here, too. That song
He
is...
goes, hee hee hee. Imagine if Knuckles just went like, tee hee, in like really high-pitched voice for no reason.
You know what? I could see that happening. I can...
You know, like, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I can see it. That's something I can see Knuckles doing. I'm sure there's already a challenge run out there of somebody being like, I'm gonna do this without doing any upgrades. And I'm like, good luck with that.
Oh, I'm sure. But they actually asks Himbo Knuckles. It's how I refer to as, I guess, technically Sonic Boom Knuckles, because they, like, especially in the TV show, they just made him into, like, you know, a stupid but lovable big character. So I feel like he's got himbo energy.
He's got himbo energy, but you know what else he's got?
What?
Way too much free time.
True.
Because if I remember correctly, he picks up a book, puts on a pair of glasses, starts to read it, and then realizes, wait, I can't read.
Dark Prince's lovable idiot is the term, I believe. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Inferno Blaster says Boom Knuckles has Mike Hat. Back when
Mike Hat goes. Oh, is that?
Yeah, Ghostbusters, where they made Chris Hemsworth into a lovable himbo.
Do you know that he chose that?
Yeah,
like,
no, I remember he like heard about the movie. He's like, I want to be in this, and like got really excited.
And then like they let him just ad-lib all of his stuff, and he was just like, I've never done this before. I didn't realize they
let him do that, but that checks out.
Yeah,
it's really funny.
The Mike Hat part was ad-libbed. The glasses without the glass inside was a director mistake. They didn't realize that with the glass there was going to be that much glare. So they just took out the glass part.
Oh my god. That's hysterical.
The listening to saxophone joke, also Chris came up with that.
I genuinely, a lot of people did not like that movie because, oh, women Ghostbusters, but that was genuinely a funny movie.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I think they handled it, if it wasn't for just, like, pretty much the blatant sexism people had towards that movie, I think it was a solid Ghostbusters movie with really good humor in it.
While my mom did not enjoy it as much as I did, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed myself when I watched it.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie.
Plus, those weapons were awesome.
Oh, yeah. And, like, the cameos were well done. It was funny, like, a good cast, the story. It just... People just didn't give it a chance, but, you know, I thought it was good.
Not the first time I've seen nerds just not really give something
Yeah.
a chance. Heck, I have been guilty of not giving things a chance and then going back to it later and being like, oh, actually, you know what? I really like this.
Like, I had to rewatch it, I think this past summer, because I'm like, you know, I watched it, I liked it the first time, I want to make sure I just didn't have a bias, and I'm like, wait, no, this movie holds up better than I remember. Dark Princess, remember the part where that giant ghost was on the girl's shoulders and people just started taking selfies with it? I think they also got, like, Fall Out Boy or something to do the music for it, too. Like, at least the Ghostbusters, like...
They
cover.
got 2 Ghostbusters themes, and one of them was by Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, it was a good movie, and people just were like, "Me, women can't be funny," but I'm like, it was a funny movie. Dark Prince asked if we've seen the new one. I have not. I wanted to, but like most movies that come out in like November, December, and January, I generally don't get to see if they're theater only because, you know, COVID.
I saw it. I liked it. Afterlife is good. I have it on 4K Blu-ray because I liked it that much.
I need to check it out. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere, but I need to check it out.
It should.
And Dark Prince says it's really good. So yeah, I'll have to check it out sometime.
We have a Knuckles scene. Oh boy. Optional Knuckles scene.
Oh boy.
I'm probably gonna end up going a little longer today just because I know.
You said her cyber cage
Yeah, why not?
wasn't a fun time. How was it for you?
Miserable. Like a living nightmare. It was the most alone I've ever felt. And at the same time, I was drowning in terrible visions and emotions. Like I said, nightmare.
Yeesh. These visions, they weren't like what CUCKLE showed us way back when, were they? Do these ruins sync up to when your ancestors were wiped out?
I don't think so. But if you're right, and that prison was bringing back
Dark
those
Prince,
memories,
says they've got to depart
if I find out
because they
who
got to go to
decided,
work.
they're gonna pay.
Glad you could join us. Good luck at work. Everything happens, he says, you know, this voice has major energy to me.
I mean, they didn't change the voice actor between Boom or anything. It's just...
Okay, Boom.
Okay. Not okay, Boomer. Okay, Boom.
Okay, Boom. And then MechBurn Blaster says they mentioned Sonic Adventure 1.
Yes, they did. Right there. They referenced a call. This is the first time in a good long while that we've actually had a reference to a past Sonic game that didn't come out, like, 1 year prior.
Yeah.
And it was actually story relevant instead of just a one-off comment. That's a good way to put me in a good mood. Reference lore.
Dark Princess, there's quotation marks instead of an apostrophe in the title. Woof. Fonts. Fun fact, the title for the movie Avatar uses the papyrus font. I don't know if when I'm gonna see the new Avatar movie. I'm not gonna see it in theaters because it's 3 hours long, and boy, I just don't have the patience for that.
I've got a pretty good screen at home. I think
Exactly, like, I'm gonna wait.
I've got a nice 4K TV. I could just, you know, wait.
Yeah, because it's I found that since the pandemic started, I don't have, like, the patience to watch long movies in a theater where I can't just, like, pause it and come back.
I didn't see any way out. Your trips sound less complicated.
I like that he's just like,
Whatever.
fist bumping himself the entire time.
The Titans to get you guys back to normal, so we have a plan.
Oh yeah? Why isn't it talking to the rest of us then?
Sonic's got Knuckles has a very good point. Why isn't the voice talking to the rest of them? Why is it only talking to Sonic?
Ooh. Stuff to consider. Mech Buster says Avatar 2, the white savioring continues. Oh boy. Like, I'm sure the movie is gonna be visually lovely. And that, like, the concept of that would be nice to see in the theater, but I don't have the patience for a 3-hour movie that, like, the first movie's plot was only... The plot of the first movie isn't that great, but visually it's lovely. And visuals can only make up for so much.
There's a plot?
It's Pocahontas and or Dances with Wolves and or Fern Gully. So original. Wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I don't know. I literally... Somebody had to explain the plot to me again for me to even remember certain scenes. That movie was just, ooh, pretty.
Yeah, like, I can only tell you, the main character's name is Jake Sully. Can't tell you anybody else's name. And Sigourney Weaver was in it. And that's about it.
I couldn't even
tell you, like, a single character name.
I couldn't even tell you that. I could tell you aliens with, things... touch the tails together. I could tell you, it looks visually stunning.
Yeah, I will say I did like the creature design in that. Like, the creatures, the monsters, whatever you call them. That, again, did look pretty cool. But again, that can only carry a movie so far if there's, like, no plot.
Yeah. It's too busy looking pretty to actually be a movie.
Yeah.
And that's not something I'm gonna say often, because I like pretty movies, but... Yeah. 5 keys. I think we can go get that Chaos Emerald now.
Nice.
So I found out this, if you do an figure 8, your boost becomes infinite for a short period of time.
Ooh. Makes sense. Bird Blaster says, the only thing I remember about the humans was the general kicked tons of ass in the bad guy way and took forever to go down. Again, in the cool way. Valen says, this game has very mixed reviews, apparently.
I don't know why it has mixed reviews, because it is a visually stunning game, it plays great, and it has a pretty good story so far.
Yeah?
Like, I honestly couldn't tell you why it has mixed reviews, because I think it's pretty good. I've been having fun with it, at least.
Yeah, we've been enjoying it here. We're saying positive things.
I mean, like my one gripe is... Maybe, I don't even know. I don't even really have a gripe yet. Oh, it's not shut down yet. I gotta progress the story. Find more levels.
McBurnham Blaster says Sega should just ban game journalists.
They really should, honestly. But at the same time, I get it. Without game journalists getting a free copy, that's basically advertisement.
Yeah.
It's
so hello, friend that has joined us in voice chat.
Hello.
It is Blue.
Hi, Blue. How you doing?
Good.
That's good. We're playing Sonic Frontiers today, so...
I got you up on the big screen.
Ooh. Yay.
What an honor.
Glad...
says hi, Blue.
Hello.
When you leave, is it Blue Skidoo?
Yeah, it is. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Well, you missed it. We were making PBS Kids jokes earlier.
Yeah. Talking about Cyber Chase.
Oh, Lord.
I think it's wild that Arthur like only ended like last year or like a year or so ago. That show went on for ages.
That show was on when I was a kid.
How long did Arthur run for?
Good question.
To Google. 25 seasons.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was like 20, at least 20.
It started. It started in 1996 and actually just ended in February. Dang. Empathetic Abby says, every time you say Cyber Chase, I think you're talking about the Scooby-Doo direct-to-tape movie. Yo, that is a good movie too.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one. That's a classic. That and the Alien Invaders were like, I loved those. I watched those way too much growing up.
The zombie one had some really good music.
Oh, it really did. I recently rewatched that one. Oh, that one was
doing the Witch Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those Scooby-Doo movies, those 4 movies, had like some really great like songs in them, just like in there.
Welcome to the Sonic episode, where we talk about Scooby-Doo and public broadcast TV.
Yeah, pretty much. My friend Blaster asked, in terms of Arthur, has anyone seen the I told you not to touch it meme, but it's the 7-page Muda from JoJo?
Yeah.
It's a good edit. Skylar asks, Gavin, how can I tell you replied to the post by tab? Just concerned. Well, Gavin's still streaming, so he hasn't been able to.
I'm still playing a
comment.
game. Listen, if I'm playing a game, I'm not focused on everything else. I'm focused on the game.
That's why, like, some of us will like Google random stuff if Gavin's playing. He can't. He's focused on the game.
Usually, I have a bunch of trivia ready. This game just came out. I don't have anything.
That's why we're talking about Scooby-Doo.
Yeah. Like, the game is awesome. I just don't have anything really noteworthy to say right now.
In fact, Shaggy's first name isn't Shaggy, it's Norbert.
Norville.
Norville! Oh my god, yeah. It's
Norbert?
that just makes no sense.
We got Sherbert energy here, okay.
Anybody know Scooby-Doo's full name?
Hubert Dubert.
Yes.
Back in college, my dorm used to do this yearly like kind of like lip sync dance competition called Air Band. And my senior year, my floor won first place because we did a Scooby-Doo parody, and by God, it was so good. I took so much pride in editing the audio for that, and it was a good time. Love some good Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo's life.
Yes. Carmen said the name is Cubert. And then McBurnbuster says 2D Scooby Goodman. Instead of 2D Saul Goodman. It's 2D Scooby Goodman. I think one of my favorite pieces of trivia is for the original live-action Scooby-Doo from like 2004? I think. No? It might have around that era. Might have been a year or so before. 2002, I think. The original live-action Scooby-Doo. They were gonna have a Jim Henson puppet Scooby, but instead went for CGI. And there's pictures of the puppet Scooby around, and it looks really good. And it's a shame they didn't go with it.
I know. I cried a little when I found that out.
I did not know that. That's news to me.
I'll have to find the picture and send you. It was like really cool. It looked good. Jim Henson puppets don't play around.
No, they don't.
No.
Skylar says, some PBS kids show I grew up with were Clifford, Bob the Builder, and Fireman Sam, and Postman Pat. God, I love Clifford. I love the books too, those were good. Empathy Abby says, those live-action Scooby-Doo movies were hilarious. I absolutely love those, especially like the sequel. I loved those growing up. I was such a Scooby-Doo person. I think back to the original live-action Scooby-Doo, one of the other pieces of trivia is the director hated Scrappy-Doo so much, that's why he wrote Scrappy-Doo like that. because ever since that movie, Scrappy-Doo has been in nothing, and if they reference Scrappy-Doo, it's absolutely negative in the show, movie, whatever. The follow-up is originally Tim Curry was also supposed to be in that movie. But then he found out Scrappy-Doo was gonna be in it, and he's like, I am out. I will not do a Scrappy-Doo bit. Goodbye. And left.
Wow.
I've hated Scrappy-Doo since the original series.
Yeah.
I didn't hate Scrappy-Doo that much, but I could...
I didn't dislike him either, but I think it's so funny that like, Tim Curry dislikes Scrappy-Doo so much, he's just like, no, I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, it has to be bad for Tim Curry not to like. I mean, come on, Dr. Frankenfurter.
Nah, he draws the line at Scrappy-Doo.
Yep.
Does anyone remember the channel Sprout that had like some really other good kids TV shows? I used to watch Sprout on demand and watch a lot of Pingu that way. If anybody else has seen Pingu outside the memes, love Pingu.
Mm-hmm.
Pingu was great. Pingu also gave me nightmares.
They used to show the ones that were even controversial.
Dang. No sense around the Pingu.
Alright.
Godzuki Lover 69 says, so you like Scrappy-Doo? Any love for my Lord and Savior?
Yes. Yes. All the love for the Godzuki.
Godzuki was cute.
Recently, they've been re-releasing some like Godzilla figures in like Godzuki color variants, like official from Toho.
Really?
Wow.
I think I've seen at least one or two where they've just been like, and here's like the Godzuki colors. I'm like, what? Like the green and darker green they got.
But where's the DVD box set?
Man, it took like, I feel like a decade for the DVD box set to come out of Godzilla the series from the 90s. Karmic says, Godzuki, good to see you again. And Skylar asks, Gavin, have you played any Sonic apps on your phone?
Yeah, but only so I have an opinion of them, not so much because I think they're good.
Sonic Go, and it's just a game that makes you run.
I mean, there's like endless runners. I've played Sonic Forces mobile game. That's better than Sonic Forces, but
damn.
Yeah. When I'm the one saying, yeah, mobile game's all right. It's better than at least it's better than the console version. That's saying a lot.
Woof.
Woof.
A woof. Oof.
Bark, bark, woof, woof, woof.
Bark.
But most of the Sonic mobile stuff I stay away from because I don't play mobile games.
I consistently keep up with Pokemon Go, but I'm not that avid, but, you know, Pokemon. Dinosaur Fan 21 says, hello, I just came back from school and I see you're playing Sonic. Hello, Dinosaur Fan.
Yep, welcome.
More Sonic.
We're kind of sort of just getting started with the island because I haven't done that much story here yet, so...
Just been running around and playing that Sonic.
Playing the game. Doing the thing.
I'm gonna go stir the crock pot, be right back. Well, I'm gonna still stay on phone, but I can't read chat. Forgot I gotta stir this every hour. And it's been over an hour.
What you making?
I don't know. My fiance put a bunch of sauce in a pot with some chicken, and we're gonna find out when it's done.
Ooh.
He basically returns from his train trips, comes back, puts stuff in the crock pot, and then when he wakes up, like 7 hours later, it's done. Crock pots are wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Food has been stirred.
Stirring
the pot, if you will.
Stirring the pot.
We causing problems? Cool. Stir the pot. Woo! I don't know where my brain's headed right now.
I'm headed to pet Phoebe and find out if she's gonna bite me. No bite. Successful.
So, Blue, what do you think of the game so far?
I'm sad I don't have any gaming platforms other than my phone. I'm sad.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Someday.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Maybe
One
once
on
I
my desk.
maybe once I get sponsored, I'll be able to get you something. Maybe.
McBurnham Blaster says, not seeing much Jim Carrey in this game so far.
No?
Want my money back.
Oogie.
I mean, he showed up in yesterday's part. I'm sure he'll show up again today, but
Yeah. I'm curious to see if he gets more active, like, in later islands, too, because we're still technically only on the second, you know?
I mean, he's stuck in cyberspace just like everyone else. The only difference is he's in cyberspace instead of, like, in between.
True. Dinosaur Fan 21 says, Sonic was my favorite game when I was 5.
Sonic's one of my favorite games, and I'm not 5.
I remember I feel like I watched a Sonic TV show when I was little, but like wasn't a huge Sonic fan. I remember vividly a lot of ads for Sonic Unleashed and being like, yeah, that looks kind of neat. I like werewolf concept. And then kind of just like hee Sonic jokes. And then it wasn't until I started streaming with you and like the second Sonic movie that like I really became like a Sonic fan. And now here I am.
Showing up and doing the stuff.
Now we are here willing to spend 4 hours in the stream watching Sonic
Boost his way.
I mean, we literally, you kept me for an entire Sonic 06 playthrough. I'm committed at this point.
I love how these guys just want to play nice now and they're not actually being jerks.
They're like, no, now that Kevin's
Come on,
streaming, you don't get to see it.
Come on, man. I want to show this off.
It's like, I used to work tech support in college, and people would be like, oh my god, my computer's having this issue. We're like, yeah, show us. And then it would immediately fix itself, and they're like, eh. And we're like, sometimes you literally just have to walk through the door and your computer behaves.
I'm just gonna ride you for a little bit. Now you're gonna act up? Fine.
Bonk.
You know what? Actually, I don't think I'll be able... Yeah, I won't be able to actually show it off yet. Screeze. We have to get a Chaos Emerald to show it off.
Oh, of course. Chaos Emeralds. I said that, and then I hear my cat in the other room having the maddest zoomies right now.
The Chaos Emeralds!
The zoomies activate. Skylar asks if he should ride the world's tallest roller coaster.
Me or the cat?
Skylar should.
You know, I feel like that.
Should we make BB ride the world's tallest roller coaster?
The cat is traumatized for life, big old eyes. She's like, what's going on, guys?
BB's a sweet cat, but we all kind of love to just rag on her because sometimes she's feisty.
It's like, I'll be good, I swear. It's like, sure you will, baby.
And then she'll be like, time for a bite, kill.
I'm just so happy they decided to return to giving the wall run a shot for Sonic again.
I like the design with the wall, it looks like a motherboard kind of piece too. I really like that.
We're really close to that, to the fishing spot. Blue, they brought back Big the Cat.
Not only Big the Cat, but in a fishing location. That's what we're building up to in this stream, is more fishing.
I think this is the prettiest area in this stage. Like, look at this ground.
Ooh, that's cool.
And then we've got this beautiful water and.
Skylar, he's just asking you to kind of, follow chat rules. He's not being your dad. If you don't like the chat rules, you don't have to participate. But yeah, please don't shout at Karmic or other people in the chat who aren't, you know.
Shouting at Karmic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't yell at my
He's
boyfriend.
been-
You don't yell at my
Yeah.
boyfriend. Please, do not. You don't talk to him that way. I don't
Yeah.
care what was said, but if my friends are getting onto you about it, you don't talk to my boyfriend that way. I will personally have you muted for the rest of the stream. If you're gonna treat my boyfriend like that.
Yeah, so please, you know, play nice. We're just having good conversations, talking about Sonic and other silly things that come up in stories and, you know, the drill.
Thank you, Mecha, for the joke. And yeah, Skylar. What about it?
Oh my god, it's big! Let's go fishing!
Yeah, baby.
go.
We get the fishing jokes.
Finally, I can't wait to see what absolute nonsense you pull out this time.
I'm sure we'll pull out all sorts of craziness. I know you can get repeats from the first area, too.
I figured like that would happen, but like I'm just
I think Skylar's had enough.
yeah. Karmic put him in timeout for 5 minutes to see, you know, if you behave.
I'd say okay with me. I'm just fishing. How's the rest of the chat doing?
McBurnbuster Buster says you found Nemo. Oh god.
We caught Cololante. I don't know how to say that. It fish. It big.
It's up. Big fish.
We found Nemo. Yes, we did. This is also where the fishing spots begin to ramp up with the special ones.
Oh.
Yeah. Look, an inkling.
Squid. Squid in game.
I
I
just
like that no matter what you fish up, Big is like.
But yeah, that's what I mean by the special ones are a bit more.
That you pulled up a crayon. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god, a giant crayon, of course.
Luckily now we can warp around the map a little bit more.
McBurnbuster Buster says it's the Elder Scroll. Or Granny. I don't know most fish names. It's a fish.
I really hope we pull out like a really deep seawater one and be like, wait, but this is a pond.
I mean, the clownfish are tropical fishies. That's a big one. That's like, geez, that's like a coastal fish. At least I think.
That's a, yeah, that's a nice ocean water fish right there. Gold chest.
You want fishing jokes?
Yes, please.
Okay. Why did the vegan go fishing?
Why?
Just for the halibut.
Oh my god. Azuki Lover 69 says, I love the photorealistic fish with the blue hedgehog.
I really want to catch a catfish and see what Big does.
You're like, wait a minute. A salmon? You can use that for snacks.
We're sitting
Why
at...
are fish so gullible?
Why is that?
They fall for things hook, line, and sinker.
Oh my god. I've been had. Oh my god, not another sign.
There's an entire stage down there.
Wow, really?
Probably.
Well, it's certainly feeling like.
A king salmon.
Ooh. McBurnbuster Blaster asks, what happens if you catch Froggy? Does Big fight you?
Honestly, I want the last thing that we catch at, like, the final fishing spot. I want it to be Froggy. It's gotta be Froggy.
I would hope so.
Harvick says they would love to see Big fight Sonic over Froggy. It's a gold card.
Hey, why is it easy to weigh fish?
Why?
Because they come with their own scales.
We got one big tuna.
Oh my god, that's a big tuna, all right. Making a lot of sushi out of that. Rue the Rabbit says, I have bought new belts on Amazon and new shades and hoodies. Ooh, sounds
nice.
fun. Got that drip now.
Just remember, you can always tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish.
True, they're always out of tuna.
I buy tuna every now and again. Make sandwiches, wraps, all sorts of stuff. And then I found out that we have little packets of salmon, and now I have one bag of salmon left. And I want to use it, but I don't want to use it.
Oh, that's fair. Karmic says, Big the Cat is probably one of my favorite Sonic characters. He's just so adorable and huggable. Yeah, he feels like he would be a good mascot, just like Swish. And Mick Burnout Blaster asks, is there a red snapper?
Maybe. We got another poison dart frog.
Oh my god, why? I don't think those are like aquatic. I think they're land animals. Or they're like semi-amphibians.
Yeah, they are.
What's it doing in a pond? Really shakes fist.
Well, I mean, you find turtles in ponds, they're amphibious.
That's true. But like a poison dart frog is like a rainforest dwelling critter.
Right, not a middle of the field pond.
Yeah, not like, a golf course pond.
Exactly. Oh, I should do a big cosplay. That'd be awesome.
I would love to see a big
Oh,
Fursuit.
that would fit you so well too.
Right?
Why have you not done that before? That's like,
Because. Because I don't know.
Well, now you got to do it.
Valid.
Now you have to make a big fursuit. You have to.
But see, now the thing is, I already did Totoro, and Totoro is a pain in the butt to keep stored somewhere.
That's fair.
Yeah, I could see why that would be limiting.
Like, I did okay though, because I follow Adam Savage's pattern, and I made it out of hoop skirts.
Ooh. I didn't
So the store's relatively flat, but still.
Small chopper. Oh my god. Adorable.
Sunfish, that's not what sunfish look like. I caught many a sunfish. That's not a sunfish.
McBurney Blaster asks, can you catch Dr. Zoidberg eating a boot?
Why not Zoidberg?
I feel like one of my favorite episodes of Futurama is the one where they go to Atlanta. Because that one's just, it's got so many good one-liners.
Yes.
Got a giant isopod.
I don't know if those exist in lakes or water. I thought those were land crustaceans.
No. Those are not.
Mecca, I have no idea if a blobfish is in this game, but it might be.
I wouldn't put it past it.
Oh, another one. What kind of music should you listen to while fishing?
What kind?
Something catchy.
I mean, as long as it helps.
Got a star post, and we've got lots of coins today.
Have we caught anything new? Were the sunfish new? I'm trying to remember like what
The
crazy thing.
the sunfish are
hasn't been
new.
Caught. Okay. So I'm like, some of these crazy things are familiar, and some of them I don't know.
Got another silver acorn. These are all in order, by the way. You'll realize that you're catching repeats once you start to try to fish again.
Ah, okay.
I
I prefer fishing where it's just completely random.
It becomes random after you catch all of them in an order, I believe, but... I'm just going until I see a repeat.
Karmic says, I want a Big the Cat Squishmallow, and I was thinking that too, because if they made it into one of those like gigantic jumbo ones, oh my god, they could make so much money.
We got a barracuda!
Oh, like the giant Snorlax bed?
Yes!
Let's do it.
Big the Cat Docky win.
Yes. Bird Blaster asks, okay, but where is Blaze the cat fishing game?
Blaze would shrivel up all the water around her. She can't fish. She'd catch the...
Oh my goodness, it's golden. Do we get to go to the Waka Factory now and fight Grandpa Joe?
With a fish.
With a fish, yes.
A herring.
We got a goldfish.
Is it red?
I thought we looped back around to the clownfish, but instead we got a goldfish.
Little baby. I once had a goldfish that I think lived for like 3 or 4 years, back when like carnival goldfish lived for like a week.
Carnival goldfish still live for like a week.
I just had a very mighty one.
Yeah, you did.
We called it the forever fish because it outlived every other fish we brought into the house.
Oh.
And like we tried with our fish, we did as best care as someone could, but forever fish just kept on trucking. Ooh, a bigger chopper. Or chopper. I keep wanting to call it chomper because it's chomping.
Thought it was Chomper.
It says chopper. Like, get to the chopper!
Okay then.
You now.
Whoa! An oarfish.
Whoa.
Hey, did you guys hear about the fight at the seafood restaurant?
No. What happened?
2 fish got battered.
Oh my god. Battering the witness. McBird Blaster asks if you can catch a Morbius.
We've already got a Morbius.
Are we?
And we've looped around to the clownfish. We got them all.
Oh, I was hoping for more like completely like absurd thing. This was a little. Some of the fish were crazy, but like I was hoping for more like random level bits. McBird Blaster says I knew they would put an oarfish in there.
Small chopper. Oh, it is.
Yeah,
It's a little bit.
I thought it was up because it's chopping, but it's chopper. I feel like that's just a missed opportunity.
That is the biggest missed opportunity.
To try? I'll let you.
I want to keep getting these Eggman memos until they run out. Oh, we got them all. Sweet.
Hey, nice. Skylar says, I've got a joke. What is a clock's favorite social media? TikTok. Of course. It's also a clock's favorite social media because it keeps taking up all my time.
Would you like to
What
try?
fish can perform operations?
Sturgeon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let's. I kind of sort of want to listen to some of the audio logs, not all of them, but just a few.
Yeah, go for it. We'll be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very curious about what Eggman was trying to do here.
He just says like a mogus and then just like dips.
Where do I check that at? Let's find out. Maybe you have to listen to him in the cyberspace area?
Perhaps. Question mark?
Hey, would you like to try? I'll let.
Oh,
Would you
it's
like
in
to
the
try?
it's in the Fishopedia. voice logs.
Of course.
Some
That makes
force
sense.
is keeping me from exiting cyberspace. Is it because my AI made unauthorized access to the databases? If so, that's the exact opposite of what it was supposed to do. What are gun military craft doing in here?
What?
Sage has helped me avoid the worst of it, and it doesn't appear to be manned. Is it a defense mechanism? I need to learn more.
So they're referencing the gun, the GUN from Sonic Adventure 2, and
The terrain here keeps shifting. I'm finding recreations of regions from South Island, West
What's
Side
the
Island,
implication we're
even
getting
Angel
here if they're
Island.
mentioning
Where is
good?
this environmental data coming from?
it's pulling environmental data from people's minds. It just seems to be like just pulling random things from people's heads without any sort of thought. Apparently,
Interesting.
like the entire terrain keeps shifting around. Huh.
I found elements from my own eggnet, the United Federation, even planet Donpa Kingdom Race.
Holy crap!
As best as I can
What?
surmise, this cyberspace extends well beyond the scope of these islands and is gaining information from around the world.
Okay, so we've got references to Eggnet, which is Eggman's own like network. United Federation, which is from Sonic Adventure 2 and other games like Shadow the Hedgehog, and then Planet Dodonpa, Donpa Kingdom, which is from Team Sonic Racing, which was the last game we played before this one.
Yo.
So yes, the racing game is canon. Ha! Called it, baby.
Officially
Victory.
jealous. This entire expanse was constructed by the ancient race who had previously settled on these islands. The level of technology they employed is completely alien to me, so I can't salvage it. Yet.
Okay, so Eggman's looking to do something with this
It
tech.
appears the Starfall Islands act as the CPU for cyberspace. Once I'm out of here, I need to secure them at all costs. I'm not able to access the data too readily, but it appears the entire history of the ancients is recorded here in cyberspace. More than that, they logged their memories, their desires. It's almost like they encoded their very souls into this place. Now then, how can I use that to my benefit?
Okay, so the ancients logged everything into cyberspace.
Interesting.
Like their souls, their minds, desires, wants. That's crazy.
Who were the ancients?
Is
They
that why
predated
the
any
little Cocos
civilization
kind of
by
look
a
like
wide
chaos?
Maybe.
The echidnas? The black arms? Please. The Babylonians? Hardly. And yet they didn't seem to influence the world beyond these 3 piddly islands. Why? What stopped them from conquering the world?
Okay, so now we have a reference to Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Rivals and Riders.
Ooh.
So we've now seen the Babylon. We've heard Eggman reference the Babylon Rogues.
But will he reference our Morbin time?
Maybe, I don't know. Apparently, these guys had the power to conquer the entire planet, but their influence only extends to these 3 islands. These 5 islands ish.
I'm finding
Peculiar.
multiple connections between the ancients and the Chaos Emeralds. Their technology seems built with the emeralds in mind. It's almost like they share the same origin. I enjoy a good mystery, but not when the answers are more mysteries. Ah.
So it seems like they might have created the Chaos Emeralds.
The ancients seem to have employed a set of strange icons as keepsakes or totems. That same imagery is being used by the Coco running around the islands. Did the Coco inspire the ancients? Or did the Coco adopt the leftovers once the ancients were gone?
Okay, more questions about the Cocos. This really isn't giving me too much answers. This is more like answers lore every now and again. What's going on in chat real fast here? I have no idea what's going on.
Something
Okay.
wiped out the ancients.
I haven't been reading out chat because you've been doing the audio
A
log, so.
catastrophic event
Oh,
Try
you're
not to
good.
dire
interrupt.
environmental shifts
You're
across
good.
the islands. It appears they made some effort to rebuild, but they were living on borrowed time. They died out within a generation.
Oh wow, so the entire race died out within 1 generation after a catastrophic event. They tried to rebuild, but it didn't work.
I don't believe this. I had Sage run a diagnostic on the recorded genetic data of the ancients, and then against archives I have with me. They're relatives of Chaos, the god of destruction.
Oh, wow.
After countless years, their DNA corroded to the point they were completely transformed into a new species. Some kind of radiation affected them for eons, making them unrecognizable. Except to a genius like me.
So they're related to Chaos, but they were basically Chow that were then bombarded with radiation. Instead of becoming Chaos, they became whatever they are now. Before they died.
Interesting.
So these things are Chaos. They're related to Chaos. That's fascinating to me.
Also, while you keep doing, I'm gonna quickly dip for a second, but I will be back.
Oh, you're good.
I've codenamed it Sage. Sage will take over the alien network, take control of all its resources, and give them to me. Once I'm out of here.
And there we have it. Sage is related to Eggman. Sage is Eggman's little pawn, little spawn, meant to take over the network. That is fascinating.
Sage is performing at peak efficiency. Makes me wonder where I went wrong with Orbot and Qbot. Not only is she taking control of the Ancients network, but she's harassing Sonic as well. I love it!
So Eggman now has a little AI child. That's interesting. I don't know how to feel about that, but it's kind of cute. It's kind of like Omelette from the Sonic Mania fan character, where they saw Eggman upside down and went, it doesn't look like Eggman anymore.
Despite her best efforts, Sage can't seem to control the Titans. Phooey. She can prompt them to act, but something is blocking her from assuming total control.
Okay. And she can't control the Titans
Sage
fully.
keeps running the numbers by me, and it's getting tedious. Yes, the power that wiped out the Ancients was formidable. Yes, unleashing it on this world would be catastrophic. But I'm a genius! Once I'm out of here, I'll find a way to handle it. Better yet, weaponize it against Sonic.
Okay, so he's upset because Sage is like, it's not safe, you can't do it. And Eggman's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna wipe out that hedgehog.
Sage has been
Great.
crucial to my survival here in cyberspace. Early warnings of hostile entities, guiding me past firewalls, keeping me updated on progress in the real world. She's the best. It's a program. An adorable program, a very personable program. I wonder if she has a preference.
Eggman created sentient life and is now referring to Sage as a she. So Sage is quite literally Eggman's child. Eggman had an AI baby. This is what.
I never really knew.
A baby e-girl?
Everyone spoke
Is that what
about
I'm
she was
hearing?
very special. Sage has been
So
crucial to my
I'm
survival
trying
here
to.
in cyberspace.
I gotta like.
Early warnings of hostile entities. Sage, despite
Okay,
her
I'm gonna go back to one before it starts talking again. So what we found out is that the Ancients were related to Chaos, but they were bombarded with radiation.
Something is blocking her from assuming total
Sage can't control the Titans, and Eggman made Sage.
Interesting.
So, and Eggman is starting to grow an attachment to Sage as if Sage is Eggman's child. So Eggman had an AI baby.
Sage,
Oh my
never
God.
really knew my cousin Maria. Everyone spoke of her like she was very special. All that love for someone who was gone when I was right there. But I have to wonder, back then, was she anything like Sage is now?
Oh wow. Eggman was jealous. Robotnik was jealous of his cousin Maria, and now that he has Sage, he's wondering if Sage is anything like Maria. He's got a lot of love for Sage. It's kind of beautiful.
Mech Berta Blaster was pointing out that Sage is an anagram for Sega.
Yes, I knew that.
Sage told the
big brain.
funniest joke during her report. How fast can Sonic screw things up? Instantly, he's the fastest thing alive. I tell you, she's a chip off the old block. Well, for a program, I mean. It's not like she's alive. Or family, or...
He really is starting to see her as family. That's interesting. I like where this is going.
Who says I can't
Yeah,
create
interesting.
life, huh? Just a bunch of proteins bumping together. Anyone can do that. A true genius does it with code and electrons. And if I did create life, she would be brilliant and loyal and perfectly effective. And you know why? Because her dad is a genius. That's why.
Oh my gosh. He really does see her as his kid. Oh my god. Literally, he says because her dad is a genius, she would be loyal, perfectly effective.
Sonic's on the
I feel like this is gonna lead to a hit in the feels moment later.
I can't remember the last time I had a good night's scheme without him ruining it. Still, for a purely organic creature, obtaining Mach 1 of his own volition is impressive. I'm man enough to admit that. It's Sonic who named me Eggman. Except the joke's on him. I embraced the name. I made it my own. His mockery is now a name feared across the ages. I'm not going to adopt Baldy McNose here, though. My dignity has limits.
That's great. So he's like, it's Sonic who named me, quote unquote, Eggman. Joke's on him, I embraced it.
Oh.
He said he's not going to attack Baldy McNose hair, though. I wish you could hear this, because all of these are voiced, and, like, yeah, no, it's good.
Oh, I'm sure. So I'm trying not to talk over the chat name, or chat.
Clever girl. Tenacious. She's come a long way since being an easy pawn in my schemes to ensnare Sonic. It seems like she had some trouble finding herself. But when you hang around with someone with as big an ego as Sonic, self-identification has to be a challenge.
Oh boy, they referenced the bad writing. Amy apparently had a hard time finding herself. Huh, I wonder.
Oh my god.
Knuckles is here too? What a rube. That hair trigger of his is a problem, but also a boon when I can get him to go off in the right direction. Wait, if he's here, that means the Master Emerald is unguarded. Its power will be mine. Oh, no wait. I'm stuck here. Furry.
Oh, Eggman wishes he could go after the Master Emerald because he knows that Knuckles is here.
Sonic's here, so it's no surprise Tails is too. It's a pity. Young Prower has a keen mind and loads of potential, yet he's fixated on worshipping Sonic. And again, maybe that's for the best. Given all the trouble he gave me in Station Square and on the Ark, I think I'd prefer him wasting his potential lingering in Sonic's shadow.
Oh wow, he's even referencing that Tails beat him in Station Square and on the Ark, and that he'd prefer if Tails would just stay in Sonic Shadow. So we've learned quite a lot through that. I know I wasted like 20 minutes on that, but it was interesting. It was entertaining.
Yeah, well, sometimes you get lore from those things. You know, it's worth it.
Oh, it was a lot of lore. It was a lot of character insight. Now I know more about Sage than the game probably wants me to know.
Well, this early, at least.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I do think it's funny that he calls Knuckles a rube.
Yeah, rube.
Knuckles is here? What a rube! Fucking love it.
What a rhubarb pie.
Oh, man. How's the chat going? They enjoy the...
Doing good. Thank you for the compliments, Skylar. We appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna keep on running and keep on rolling.
Keep on keeping on.
Heck yeah.
I still do.
I noticed something, and I want to kind of say this. Almost 72% of folks here are not subscribed to you.
Yeah.
Just change that. Just, if you're enjoying what you're watching right now, like I am, please subscribe because Gavin is beyond amazing.
I'm just wasting
Yeah.
I'm wasting my time playing a game for you guys. Woot.
It's not a waste. We're enjoying it.
I waste my time categorizing Sonic lore.
I won't quote that, but Skylar asks, "Does Gavin get emotional for getting so many compliments?"
I do get blushy, yes, but there are only certain compliments that are going to get me real emotional.
And I know which one.
Yes, you do, and I'm sure Artie does too, but she's not allowed to say them.
Hee.
I know Karmic knows, and I know Dark Prince Gaming knows, but they're not here.
The secret compliments.
Alright, looks like maybe a Chaos Emerald? I'm gonna use the drop dash a little bit.
Like, again, going back to yesterday, what we were talking about is when people were like, "Oh no, the worlds are so barren." But like when Sonic is really moving around, it doesn't feel like there's this empty space. It feels
really
like when
doesn't.
he is running, it's going at a good pace. I think for whatever the initial like trailer teaser reveal was, they were going so slow, like it felt empty. But when you're going at a good Sonic speed, it's going.
Yeah, the initial reveal was by IGN, and they, I could showcase what they did. They moved the analog stick so slowly that, like, it drives me nuts. Cutscene! Ah, yes.
Yo. Oh, I love this critter. The centipede body is like, ooh, but I like it.
Sage can't control the dang thing, but she's like, I'm just gonna make it attack you.
Find someplace safe.
Kill. This is such a cool creature design. Also, hello Revolta, Smoking Pipe Carrot PNG.
Hello, Revolta. Welcome.
So Skylar says Gavin is gonna love what he gets you for Christmas.
What?
Apparently you're getting a Christmas present.
I didn't know anybody was getting me a Christmas present. I don't need anything for Christmas.
Do you want your 2 front teeth?
I'm pretty sure I got those already, actually. Thank you, though.
McBurnbuster Buster says the boss looks like Nars from Ultra 7. The old Ultra Man.
Yeah, just a little bit.
This is very much a launch all missiles moment, because good golly.
Skylar, generally the only people who get me anything for Christmas is my boyfriend or my mom. Or sometimes my friends do, but not really. I try my best to make art for my friends for Christmas and whatnot, but there's a lot of people and it gets hard to draw everyone. Usually I do a big collage.
That was a warning?
Not run forever. False! Fake news.
Yee. Alright.
Carrot Smoking Pipe.png Revolta says, you didn't have front teeth, also when Jackbox.
Eventually.
We're doing a lot of Sonic first. Eventually, yeah.
I'm hyped for Frontiers, and I'm playing the game, and I'm trying my best to, get the lores in, because,
Yeah.
the video game...
Yuki Lover 69 says, all those missiles are the tax dollars at work. God bless.
Oh, the other thing we learned was that the Starfall Islands, basically, the islands themselves are like a giant CPU.
I could probably, see that from all the tech everywhere, but interesting still.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that's like, Eggman spelled it out, but there's hints. There is definitely hints here.
Yeah.
Like, yes, it's thankful that Eggman was able to find out all these mysteries and leave logs, but, I do think it's interesting that we managed to find his logs, because I don't think he gave them up willingly. I think Big the Cat literally is just like, I found a bunch of stuff in cyberspace. Here you go.
McBurnham Blaster says this is just one shot to game, and then also says Jim Carrey has become Malhair. Just prove me wrong. I don't know. I think we'd have to keep seeing to find out if there's similarities here.
You're navigating the island like it's nothing.
Oh, no. See, when I interact with these things marked with this symbol, I automatically learn the lay of the land. It's like the island is beaming a GPS signal right into my brain. Pretty cool, right?
I'm sure that's the ancients doing as well. I wonder what that symbol means in their language.
You know, come to think of it, you don't actually see it printed anywhere in the villages. I guess the true meaning is lost to time.
We're gonna get history lore as we continue through, so the icons on the map and stuff are lost to time. I'm pretty sure that's just a question mark, though.
Skylar, I just hadn't read out your message because you already had discussed with Gavin about him trying to see your community post after the stream, so we just didn't want to keep repeating that. Because Gavin is a busy cat playing a busy game.
Yeah, and then after this I have to be a busy cat and finish up some artwork. Yeah, because I have a icon for someone to make, I have a sketch up to make for Casey, I've got tomorrow's thumbnail to get ready and all that jazz.
Gavin be a busy kitty.
Yeah,
Meow.
I like to stay busy. If I don't stay busy, then my mind wanders, and then I end up doing like really stupid things. And now we have a Strider. We saw one earlier, but I didn't fight it.
Nick Burnbuster also adds, but yes, one Jackbox. Maybe we'll have to do a Sonic-themed Jackbox after you're done.
I could see that going pretty well.
Nick Burnbuster says, I need to put Infinite self-help book into art. Make it a t-shirt. And Carrot Smoking Pipe at PNG Revolta says, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. As long as it's not Game Workshop, because their models are expensive. Womp.
An idle mind is something, but a constantly working mind is something else entirely. I do like that we have to, like, draw on the rails to make them...
Yeah.
I got smacked.
No. Was it goldfish? Skylar says, they love Jackbox, but not with Hun the Hound. I haven't heard of them.
Eh, they're nice, but, you know. I've listened to their philosophy on making videos.
What's the general gist of it?
If Majira has done it, don't do it.
I guess that makes a bit of sense. Not probably for, like, everybody, but if, like...
Like, I could see that working for some people.
Yeah. I feel like part of... Yeah, like, you know, try to find your own niche, not just... Not to say every idea, like, Majira owns every idea, but, you know...
I don't know.
Find your own thingies.
Well, I can guarantee Majira is not playing Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah.
Unless they are, and then in which case, wow, I was really off.
I think they mostly stream on Twitch these days, so maybe, who knows. Sorry, nice to you, Skylar. But I wouldn't give out your phone number to people if they're just gonna call your mom. That's odd.
Honestly, I could see it, and I could see why. Makes sense to me.
Makes small change.
Honestly, if some random stranger gave me their number, I would say I'd probably find a way to call their parent and be like, hey, maybe check on them on the internet because they gave me their number and they probably shouldn't.
Back in the day when I used to do internet dating and like the person's like, all right, well, let's talk off the app. Here's my phone number. Like they'd always be like, text me like, hey, is this Artie? And I'd be like, hello, is this Pizza Hut? Where's my pizza? And like, I had some people genuinely concerned when I did that. I'm like, all right, you're not the one.
When I talk to people outside of streams and stuff, if like I switch from like my Telegram to my Discord or something, I usually open up with something funny because already you know what the Telegram is right now.
Oh yeah.
It does not look anything like my my Discord, so.
Yee.
All right, so we need one more portal gear for that one.
Revolta said, sir, this is a Pizza Hut. No, this is Patrick.
Sir, this is a giant cat.
Can I get a boneless pizza?
With the chicken?
A boneless pizza.
What about a skinless pizza?
Oh god, what would that be? Just like the bread and the sauce, no cheese?
I'd like to assume it's the sauce and the cheese without the crust.
Mm-hmm. Sounds right.
It's a soup!
McBurnbuster goes, boom, your bones are gone. Skylar says macaroni with the chicken strips. Now I just want mac and cheese.
I have mac and cheese, but I don't think I'm gonna make any tonight.
See, Mark's got his cooking in the crock pot, but that's not gonna be ready until like nearly 10 p.m. and I'm not gonna wait until like bedtime for dinner.
Time to bust out the PB&Js.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I can't get over how good this game looks. Like, when we get air shots like that, I'm just like, oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm still upset about last night, though. Truman decided to do something that upset me. You know how I haven't been able to find any bugs or glitches yet, right, in my main playthroughs.
Oh, what did Truman find?
He found a bug where he clipped into a wall for like 3 seconds.
No! Truman, how could you? How dare you?
And then right after that, I was like, fine, I'm gonna go check Twitter, and the first thing I see is Sonic standing on nothing. And I'm like, how did you people are trying to do this at this point? Like, come on.
Y'all are exploiting it for the glitches. They're just speedrunners. They want to find out just speed run.
Honestly, if they're speedrunners, cool, but I'm like, please don't break the game yet.
Yeah, so far when you've been on stream, I haven't noticed any major glitches.
Like, the worst thing I've seen is, oh, the camera bugs out a little bit sometimes. But that's like...
That just naturally happens with some things because of the way angles go.
Like, that's every game. Like, I couldn't name a video game without some weird camera problems.
Gatsuki Lover 69 says, if there's a glitch with the game engine, it would carry over to the game. They probably knew in advance. Interesting.
Yeah, but these are like weird camera bugs and things that most people probably wouldn't find.
Godzuki says it looks like a good Sonic game to them.
Honestly, it's really good. It makes me wonder if the Metacritic review score is finally out.
So we'll find out. Skylar asked, do you have Kraft mac and cheese, Gavin?
No, I have the Cheeto flavored stuff.
Oh my god. I've tried that before and just, I can't do it. It's too dangerously cheesy for me.
I see. Well, I like it. I kind of sort of can't stop snacking on it whenever I like find it for real cheap, so I'm like, it was either we got that or we got the cheap stuff again, and I was like, I don't want the Kroger brand. I legitimately want the mac and Cheeto stuff. Because they've got the jalapeno kind, it's just so good. And
I've only tried like one of the like the plain Cheeto mac and cheese boxes. And it wasn't like terrible, but I'm like, I'm concerned how much this legitimately tastes like Cheetos.
Yeah, but I mean like the Cheetos aren't like the big problem, I guess. I guess my thought is that like like Cheeto dust itself is where all the flavor comes from because otherwise it's flavorless.
Yeah.
All right, cutscene.
Father was right about you. You're reckless and destructive.
I have no idea what your deal is, but if we could just talk...
No discourse, no bartering, only elimination.
Shocked it didn't go right through Knuckles.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Time out!
Time out? She attacked you!
Yeah, it's kind of her thing. But she's trying to protect something. Or someone. I'm willing to help, but first I need to know what's going on.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
You're too trusting, Sonic. No, I'm not. Trust me.
Well, Knuckles is like, no, that's not funny. We're too trusting, and yet
no chuckle for Knuckle.
Knuckles is like, that's not funny, you little shit. All right.
My friend Monster says, no talking, just fighting. A+ motivation. Smoking pipe.png says, so, Takis, what is up with those?
They're alright. I mean, like, I don't know. Takis are okay. We had a lot of them when Azel was around, and then we didn't get any more after SML showed up, because I was like, I don't want any more Takis.
I'll read out every single comment. Sometimes it's just what's relevant to the conversation, and I'm not gonna try to
force a conversation.
Scream read your Cap's comment about meeting furries at MFF.
Listen, if you're gonna be really awkward IRL, I'm not gonna stick around. I'm gonna try to find a way to politely leave.
Can you see that seal in the center of the pond?
Welcome back, Empathetic.
We could drain the water.
Was that a short class, or are you watching in class? If you're watching in class, tell your classmates to tune in.
Please do. Make a whole college full of people watch my stuff.
We'll give you extra credit. I don't know how we'll find a way.
Worth a shot. Just don't slip and fall.
I'll do another art piece of you, Empathetic. Just like start shoving it in people's faces. Be like, subscribe to this guy, even if you don't want. Just subscribe. Do it. Trust me.
It was only an hour-long class. Was it? Has it already been an hour? Am I really losing track of time like that fast? Dang.
So this is something that stumped me on my personal file, because guess what?
What?
You have to side loop this to pick it up.
Oh.
My brain no worky.
Skylar should say make art. Nice. What kind of art do you make, Skylar?
Load up the cannon, go up. And then instead of shooting that, you gotta shoot this up here, the bullseye.
Pew pew.
But there's all these cannons around on this island. It's like there was a war or something. They were protecting it from something.
Oh, okay, I understand, Skylar.
I mean, you can if you want.
Was draining the oasis the best idea?
A whirlpool.
Well, hey, you've revealed the way forward. That's what's important.
Says you. You can't feel this heat. Oh well. Race you to the next emerald.
Sonic does not like the heat.
He does not vibe with flaming hot Cheeto mac and cheese.
Dang, Sonic, I thought you'd be more of a flaming hot kind of guy.
He's flaming, alright. Empathetic Abby asks, quick question, when you think of a character with a smile, what character comes to mind?
For some reason, the Nirvana logo.
Interesting. I feel like it depends on what kind of smile we're talking, like a happy smile or like a creepy smile. McBurney Blaster says all the tanks or the cannons everywhere are there to shoot at the cave journalist. Woof. Your review was bad.
Honestly, with only 3 bad reviews, this isn't a bad Sonic game. Like
Oh yeah, genuinely. That's why I'm like, when people are complaining, I'm like, where's the complaint?
What are you talking?
This is a lovely Sonic game.
What are you talking about? It's been so nice to you.
You're hurting its feelings.
You hurt the Sonic game's feelings.
It knows where you live.
I'm gonna go to the top there.
Do it. McBurney Blaster says the reviews were taken by the Squid Games. They were like 7.8 out of 10, too much squid.
Too much squid, not enough squawk.
Enough squawk. Needs more bird.
Needs more Babylon rogues. What are you guys doing over there, Sega? Gosh.
Needs more roguelike. Needs more farming simulator.
Honestly, with some of the way some people talk about stuff, maybe that's just what they want.
Could be.
Alright, we got a spring.
Okay.
ZP Lover 69 says needs more in-game spouse.
Very mobile. It's going to end the same way.
How are you able to utilize the Chaos Emeralds? I must reassess the battle parameters. I cannot afford to have you win again.
Well, you know, you could call it off and let me save my friends in peace. No? Fine. We'll do it your way.
Alright. So I think Sage knows more than what she's letting on to. I think she knows more about these ancients by trying to, like, do all of the, like, cause problems for Sonic by, with every single one of these... Oh, there's a shark.
Oh. Oh my god, is it Sharknado finally?
It's shark.
Oh my god, it's Sand Shark. I feel like that's also a Siffy movie that already exists.
But I think that Sage knows more than she's letting on about the ancients, about all of this, because she's been trying to take control of all of these.
Or maybe she knows a lot and is using Sonic to, like, reawaken something.
Maybe. It is interesting that it's Eggman's kid, though.
Yeah, this is a cool, like, sequence here. This is really neat. Skylar says they made the banner. They'll post it after you look at the message. Mechburner Blaster says, but Amy just got her first positive character development in 30 years. Kazuki Lover 69 says, I love Dune, and Mechburner Blaster says, Sand Shark, Sand Shark.
Oh, shoot. I let go too soon.
Oh no, Shark, come back. Baby, come back.
I got it again, I just gotta wear it out.
Empathetic Apony says, wait, holy floof, the similarities between this story and Breath of the Wild just hit me, all the ancient tech from a bygone era being co-opted by the villains.
By a bygone era that's also related to chaos, and for some reason gun tech is here, and there's just a lot here that links back.
Mystery.
Yeah. I mean, it's older than the Babylon Rogues, it's older than the Echidna tribes.
Yeah. Ancient aliens.
Just because white people couldn't do it doesn't mean that aliens exist. It means that aliens didn't like white people.
Spicy takes.
Spicy takes. If you don't know what that's from, by the way, go watch Quentin reviews. He went through a bunch of ancient alien stuff and just made fun of them.
Good, as one should.
Well, I mean, you know the origins of most ancient alien theories, right?
Aliens.
Nazis.
Ancestor. Oh.
Yeah.
Extra boo.
I know, right? You'd think, oh, it's aliens, that's cool. Yeah, no, the people that came up with those theories were...
That's lame.
Yeah, awful people.
Biggest boo. Much disappoint.
Come on, you stupid shark.
What was it like meeting me at the Megaplex art stream?
Who? Oh,
Skylar.
I don't know.
Gavin meets lots of new folks during his streams.
I don't really keep track of everybody all at once. Fun fact.
Especially when you're fighting a sand shark.
Yeah. Fun fact. I knew Casey Tate before we started streaming, and I didn't even realize it until I went back through my BRFF photos, and realized, oh, I was the first person to ask them to take a picture of their fursuit.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. There.
My story, similar to that, was years ago at a general, just like anime con that actually used to take place like 15 minutes from where my new house is. I was like starting to work on my cosplay documentary, and I was like, oh, I want to try interviewing some furries. I haven't really talked to many furries yet, and I talked with a bunch, and in that group were two people who are now some of my closest friends, and I did not know and like reconnect with them for another like 2 years after that. Skylar, BRFF is another furry con.
Yeah.
Empathetic Affy says, hi, I always love discovering an old connection between a friend and I. Yeah, it's one of those fun, like, kind of like small world moments. And Burner Blaster says, okay, but is there an orca boss?
Well, we fought a shark. Does that count?
Same sea life.
I don't know past this island, so... Alright, yeah. I'm walking the other direction, but...
Skylar says, all I know is when I saw Gavin stream, I searched Fursuit streams on the search bar and under live, and that's where I became new subs to new Furry streams. Neat. It's kind of fun, like, what, like, oh, I'm gonna check out this one video, and you're like, oh, actually, these other ones are cool. Let's keep checking stuff out.
It can be fun, it can also be very daunting for the streamer themselves.
Rude.
I'll tell you, I was not expecting to be shouting I expected to still be shouting my stuff into a void. But here I am, 400 subs.
Yeah, you've, like, I feel, how many did you have when I started joining you back in, like, January?
20.
I know it was under 120. I remember it was a goal to, like, get to 100 to tell the Five Nights at Freddy's story. But, like, damn, you've had some, like, solid growth this year.
I'm hoping for more next year, but...
Yeah. I think you're getting there. You got a good regular schedule and all that jazz.
What am I doing? What if there's a warp point closer? I'm playing this real dumb.
Empathetic Apathy says, you were at 20 in January. Oh man, that's some good growth for sure. Yeah, you've gained like 400 people in 11 months.
Okay, Knuckles is over here. That's right there. And I can't warp there particularly, but is there there's an Elder Coco right here.
Hey.
And that's why playing fishing is nice. We just gotta go the direction of Knuckles. Compasses, they're great. I'm really hoping, also, I forgot. So, Blue, guess what I got commissioned? Finally. If he's still here. I'll tell already. I got my hand paws commission finally.
Ooh.
Yee.
Who's making them?
Argent.
Oh. Checks out. Should have known. I think you were telling me a bit about some hand pods, the like with the getaway grips or like escapes.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're gonna be able to. I'm gonna be able to take off the little, the top bit of the hand and still use my phone, but make it look like I'm.
I need to make a pair of paws with finger escapes. I really do, because like sometimes I'll just be standing there. I'm like, I need to either check my blood sugar or check my phone, and I'm like, I either have to ask my handler to check for me, or I have to take my paw off, check it, and then ask my handler to help me get my paw back on.
Another unit, but an enemy has them pinned down here. Aren't you supposed to be helping find the emeralds?
I can do both. Hurry up if you want in on the fight.
My roommate bought Cheetos and he didn't like them, so now I have like these weird pretzel-style Cheetos.
Are they like pretzels with Cheeto dust on them?
They're Cheetos with pretzel dust.
What?
So they got like they have a cheese dust and a pretzel dust all in one.
Weird.
It's like a
Artie, what's your IRL fursuit? I have multiple. I usually go around either as a bat or as my main Sona Doomsday. Depends on if my buddy's with me, because my buddy now has become the honorary Artie. So both suits go out a lot.
I just use Artie because that's how I met him. That's the one I saw, and I think calling.
It's also like the easiest design. Artie is a good old simple design. We love it.
And it's easier for me to call her Artie instead of Doomsday, because Doomsday, that has some connotations. It's like,
that's why everybody goes by Artie, because like Doomsday is like one of those names like people just don't call you that. But I'm like, yeah, Artie works, close enough. Still me. Still asked, do you and Gavin shop at the dealers or the vendors? I love to shop around dealer stands at cons. I spent way too much money at Anthrocon, but that's because I hadn't gone to a convention in like 2 years.
Pretty much constantly. I always walk away with little bit of new merch.
I love trying to find like little, especially like little silly things for friends. I actually found something for you at Furpuck, very small, that I need to send you. I was like, oh, Gavin's gonna love this one. I literally was telling the artist, I'm like, my friend is gonna love this.
I pretty much constantly, if I go to a con, I'm getting new merch. I'm looking for people to commission. Because the nice thing about going to cons and stuff like that is I get to meet all sorts of new artists and creators.
Oh yeah.
I'm never looking for anything in particular, but then by the time I'm done, I've got something.
Got something.
Like at AO this year, AO, and Ohio. Me and Blue had just finished making Presto, and I wanted a little badge, because why not?
Yeah.
And it
yeah, you finish your story.
Yeah, so I got a new badge, and then I kept looking around, and I met a bunch of new artists and stuff, and people just trying to get their name out. It's nice.
Empathetic Apathy asked, do you have any long-time favorite merch from cons? One of my favorites I found, I think I mentioned this the other day, was the 3D printed Vladimir Putin's face on a Bulbasaur. I have that. I have an art print from my first Furry con where it's this like 90s pigeon that's holding a little piece of mail, and it's got like the "You've got me" AOL. I've had that since my first Furry con. It's framed, it's hanging up, love it.
I've got a sketch I got made back at MCFC. Or no, it was still BRFF of my main Sona, but it was cheap. It was like $5, but it was adorable. So I have it sitting up above my stuff.
One of my favorite things to do at cons is sketchbook swaps, just for like the pure chaos and fun of it.
I do that, but I don't use my sketchbook enough to actually... I don't use my sketchbook a whole lot anymore, because I have time to sit at the computer.
Oh, that's fair. For me, I literally have a just sketchbook swap sketchbook I bring to cons. Just like specifically for swapping with folks at the like panels and stuff.
He is aware of what the Coco are, isn't he? Why does he try to help them when their fate is already decided?
So, Sage is really confused on why Sonic and Knuckles are willing to help out the Cocos, when the Cocos' fates are already sealed.
Yes, sorry, Skylar, I just wasn't gonna read it out. Sorry. And sorry you ran into travel difficulties. That happens with cons sometimes.
It happens from time to time.
Yeah.
I have some transportation difficulty sometimes. Generally, though, I plan ahead, like, a ridiculous amount, so...
Oh, yeah.
It's why most of my streams go according to plan. Because I plan out ahead to a ridiculous degree.
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to see something kind of heavy.
Oof.
I'm gonna sit back with my snack and watch.
I've experienced this before. We're somehow seeing a battle from the past.
Those defenses are impressive. Maybe I should get some notes for my island. Guess the defenses didn't hold after all.
All right.
Neat. Empathetic. Gavin says, a bit of a humble brag there, Gavin. Nah, I kid. Skylar says they wanted to go to AntherCon to meet Majira Strawberry. I don't know. Was he there this past year?
I don't remember him being there.
I don't know if he went this year. Like, to my knowledge, I don't think I remember hearing or seeing that he was there.
I know me and you went, but...
Yeah. I actually ran into Majira at con once. Got, like, it was like Thursday of a con, and my con roomie and I were gonna go get dinner, and we get into this like elevator going down, and then suddenly like almost like every furry YouTuber got out of suit into the like elevator with us. It was like, oh my god. So I have this photo out of suit with Majira and Beta Ada Delora, and I sent it to my friend I had one furry friend in college, and he's like, do you think Majira's gonna be at A&E this year? Because that was a ridiculously local con to us at college. And I sent him that photo. I'm like, hey, look who I ran into. And he was like, no way. It's like, it was the Berry Boy.
I have encountered so many interesting people along with what I do. Including like Benji the Beagle. I've met the person who made the recent Bakori Roo suit.
Bakori.
I've met so many ridiculous amount of people to the point where I'm just like, okay.
Skylar says they want to meet J-Fed and Jib Cody. MOSFET and J-Fed, I've got a couple good photos with them at A&E because that's their like local con. Jib I ran into at AntherCon this year. My friends and I got a photo. One of us was dabbing. It was a good time.
We're at 7 people watching right now and 16 likes, and I'd like to say, if you're new here, please subscribe and drop a like. It helps us out with the algorithm.
Yeah. And, you know, we're still gonna keep doing Sonic.
Yeah.
Because this is not the final frontier for Sonic. We're only on Island 2 of many.
Of at least 5.
Yeah, 5 whole guys.
Oh, I like the music in this one. I think you're gonna like it, because it keeps saying, the song's lyrics keep saying, why do I get this feeling of deja vu? And it's like, well, because you've probably been here before.
This is just, the visuals are just so pretty.
Oh yeah. And people were concerned when they said, oh yeah, we have returning level themes. But like, it's so pretty.
Yeah, and it's like, it works into what we're seeing so far with the game, like lore-wise.
When I was talking with Karmic and Casey about it, we mentioned how these returning level themes don't always feel like the same old levels that we remember from our childhoods. Like, they feel drastically different. And all it is like a change of lighting and stuff.
Yeah. It's similar, but not quite, but not like Uncanny Valley, but kind of that energy.
It's got that Uncanny Valley energy, but feel liminal spaces. It's got that liminal space energy.
Liminal space, but without like the kind of eeriness of them, but like mood-wise, yes.
Yeah.
Mech Brenda Blaster asks, if Sage wants to stop you from getting the Chaos Emeralds, then why doesn't she just sit in front of one of them and just like shoot at you? Because then the game wouldn't be fun and serious.
Why wouldn't Sage do that? Because Sage is too busy protecting Eggman.
Yeah. Her father unit. Ugh.
Father unit. That's what we're going.
Father unit.
Yes. I have my friend unit with me today.
Instead of our father unit.
We're just gonna start calling people units now.
Yes. Friend unit.
Father unit. Mother unit.
Motherboard.
CPU monster. I don't know.
Godzuki. Scrappy Doo. An absolute unit.
The robot hit him again.
Empathetic Aphany asks, are you a bunny unit or a dragon unit? I would say a hybrid
I'll
unit for
integrate you into my
Gavin.
system.
Oh, hey, Jim Carrey's back.
Give you control of the whole EggNet. I'll have you network all my robots. You'll be a refreshing change of pace from Orbot and Cubot.
They are your creations, like me. That would make them like my brothers.
I suppose so.
I look forward to that.
Sage is very happy. She has 2 brothers, Orbot and Cubot.
Oh.
And Eggman seems to be absolutely adoring the creation of Sage. He wants to integrate Sage into everything. That's kind of cute. I like it.
Attachment.
Okay, I know it seems really weird. Like, why would I be very happy with Eggman having like a computerized child? It's like, but I'm also like that weirdo who's for some reason finds it really comforting when like roboticists and stuff are like, this is my child. It's a robot, but it's my kid. It seems wrong, but like that's like where my vibe is at.
Empathetic Aphany says, aw, she's adorable. And McBurnham Buster says, he said it's time for a change of pace.
Gotta speed up! It's no use!
It's no goose, it's an AI.
I know they're completely different islands, but some of these ruins are making me think of
Skylar, we're not talking about Omegle. Please don't keep complaining in the chat when we're not reading things out. I'm sorry you have parent restrictions, but we're not the one to air those grievances out to. You also brought this up yesterday.
We are not your therapist. We are not your therapist. We are not your. We are not tangentially related. The relationship between a viewer and a content creator is a parasocial relationship. It is not the same as having a friendship. You'll never be as close as an actual friend like Artie or Blue. I've met Artie. I've met Blue in person. And I'm sure eventually our paths would have crossed regardless of me making videos anyways, because me and Artie have the same suit maker. We would have seen each other eventually, and we probably would have hung out. Especially once she realized I like Godzilla.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, there is a difference. Mine and your paths would not have crossed if I wouldn't have made a video. There is a difference here. There is the YouTube video, like, you wouldn't like it if one of your random viewers started just talking to you and wanted all of your attention all at once when you're trying to live stream and play a game. Imagine, put yourself in my shoes. I'm trying to commentate on a game, and I've got some kid telling me about King's Dominion and roller coasters and all this stuff, but I am not interested at all. Like, I have...
We get off topic, but we're not gonna, like, keep it going, because topics change and things keep going.
Yeah.
And, like, for some of these, like, we'll read out comics that are, like, relevant to what happened or just happened if we're not talking over a cutscene.
But we're not gonna sit here and be your therapist and listen to all of your grievances and tell you ways to fix them. That's up to you to ultimately decide, not me.
Yeah. And we already talked about your parents blocking Omegle yesterday, and that literally already happened. Kazuki Lover 69 says, I have a transactional relationship with Gavin. I give him view, he give me entertainment.
Bingo! there you go, Godzuki. Godzuki's got it.
He got your view.
I got the view, and he gets the entertainment. Darn straight. That is how it works. That is how the YouTube works. Yeah, it's closer to somebody than TV is. That doesn't make me any less of a person.
Skylar, we understand we didn't say those exactly, but when it's irritating and distracts from the stream when you're complaining that we're not reading out every comment.
And when you tell my chat to stop talking, that's another thing. Too. I don't know how this is so hard for you to understand. Just enjoy the video. You don't have to have 100,000 conversations about your parents or your social life.
We appreciate people being here and talking, but there's part of the understanding that I feel like most people have in the chat too, is that not every comment gets read. You know, that's okay. And again, also, like, in certain moments, we're trying not to talk over cutscenes so you guys hear them and see them and experience them and, like, stuff like that. Or if I try not to derail Gavin if he's talking about something, if someone's got a message. And, like, I try not to interrupt stories, which sometimes happens on accident because we're not in the same space, but, you know, it just be like that sometimes.
Yeah, let's go ahead and increase the speed real fast.
Let's go faster. While you do that, I gotta go stir the pot again.
Mecha Blaster,
Also,
exactly. Being mad at me is Mecha's job.
Oh, again, it is cold downstairs. What the heck? It's also, the one downside of daylight savings time is I have to close the shades ridiculously early. And now it is completely dark in the downstairs. I have to close every single shade. So I am also away from the chat for a moment because we got shades to close and pots to stir.
Gotta make that good chicken.
Gotta make that sauce. Why is it? Oh my god, it's because somebody left the door open.
I think I have more fruits, so I think we should be able to increase our damage output.
Door didn't get closed. Great googly moogly. That's why it's freezing down here. Mystery solved.
Mecha, I knew you were joking.
It's all in good fun.
Yeah. Speed raised from 14 to 15. I wish I could just, like, bulk do these. Like, if I wanted all speed, just dump them all into speed.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, now I'm faster.
Woo! Sonic going fast? Oh, who'd have thought?
The guy's name is literally Speed. Nah, I bet he moves super slowly.
Stir in a pot, stir in a pot. ASMR, we're stirring a pot. There we go. Smells delicious. I will not be awake to eat it. Curse of the crock pot.
I love how I glance over and I just see an emoji. That's not best. Cool.
Oop. Sorry, I will be back up to chat momentarily.
Oh, you're good. I already got rid of it.
I can't believe I left the the downstairs doors cracked slightly open, because now it like half the house is very chilly.
You left it cracked open? Oh gosh.
Because there was, I guess, when Mark was coming back, I left the screen open after he came in, and neither of us closed it. So the door wasn't all the way open.
Oh
It's
boy.
cold.
Nice and chilly, you know.
Yeah. Maybe that's why BB was so zoomy downstairs earlier.
There's a
I might
door!
have seen one of the other kitties.
Freaking out. Hey, look, a friend! Whee! Alright. Man, I love little challenges like this. Where it's just like, hey, here's some platforming stuff. Go nuts with it.
Yeah.
There's multiple paths here, it just...
I'm back.
Welcome.
Looking good.
Welcome back.
Back from the cat. Meow.
The cat is back, samurai cat.
Whoa! Ninja.
I'm gonna get the Chaos Emerald first.
Yeah, go take it back from Obama.
I'm actually starting to get a little bit chilly myself.
like ridiculously warm here, and then like yesterday it got cold, and now today it's like really cold.
It just keeps getting colder for us.
Yeah.
Sonic has made multiple
I mean,
breaches
it's rightfully
into
fall
cyberspace
weather. We just
in
had like
space.
3 days where it was in like the
Through raw
70s
talent
here,
and
and it was
no
like,
shortage of tenacity, I'm sure.
shouldn't be 70 in November in New York.
You speak of him with respect as often as you curse him. I do not understand.
Oh, I hate that hedgehog. That doesn't change the fact that he is a formidable adversary. I respect him. I don't have to like him.
Your genius, his skill. If only you two could work together.
It seems Sage wants Eggman and Sonic to work together.
Team up.
I'm a dragon. I have the internal fire to stay warm. Use it. I don't, actually. Cool. Believe it or not, the power that I have is ice breath, not fire breath.
Contain? No. I think they're meant to protect them, even harness their power. You've experienced yourself the limitless power of the Chaos Emeralds. Even if they didn't have them all, a couple would have provided more than enough energy to live comfortably.
Enough to power the ruins. Cyberspace. I wonder, if the ancients somehow lost their access to the emeralds, would that have caused them to disappear?
I am really excited about all of this. However, I think what I'm going to do, once this playthrough's all done, and I want to hear people's thoughts to this. Once this playthrough's all done, I'm going to take the 06 playthrough, the Unleashed playthrough, and make one giant... I'm going to download all those recaps, all those streams, all those live streams, stitch them all together, and upload them as one giant file.
As a long play?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So that way then, people who want to just sit and watch all of them will have the ability to. And then I'll do the same with all the classic Sonic games, so that way then, like, you get 1, 2, 3 CD Knuckles and all the Game Gear games all in one video.
Yeah.
Just...
I think that's a good idea. If you get all the things downloaded, you'll have to send them my way so I can, like, try to... I really want to start trying to do, like, highlight reel clips for you, but I just... Getting the files is most of the battle at this point.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's alright. I'll... when I do that, I'll send you the files.
Hell yeah.
Not to worry.
Yeah, he says, holy floof, that would be so long. Yeah, that would be a trek. But hey, some people like long videos. I like to put certain like stream VODs on when I go to bed, because I like go to bed, but I want like just a bit of, so like it works.
And some people like to just keep coming back to the same video instead of looking for part 2 or looking for part 3.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm sometimes that way, and our friends over at the D-Pad actually made a whole second YouTube channel called the D-Pad Unpaused. Go check them out. But it's essentially all of their playthroughs of games, except instead of breaking it up into multiple chunks, it's just one long video.
Nice. Fern Buster says Sonic 3 CD and Knuckles and Knuckles. And Godzuki Lover 69 says, okay, class, your normal teacher isn't here today. We're watching 3 Sonic playthroughs, no talking loud. Told not be accepting critiques at this time. Oh, hey, the sumo wrestling ring is back. Is this the same Titan boss, or is this a different one?
This is a different one, but it's the same, like, style of enemy.
Okay.
I could have just avoided him, but I want his portal gear.
do like the fighting mechanic of like bouncing off the walls for attacks.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's so.
Yeah.
Well, bam. Now I've got your power.
Does it look like I need your power? Because I haven't. Haha, sucker.
Do I look like I need your power? Yes, please, give it.
Gimme, 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 gimme.
Artie, does it look like I need your power?
As a mod, yes.
Yeah, I do, actually.
I bet the apathy says, one might say, you're all geared up.
Ah!
Buddy.
They did a funny.
Woo. Burn Blaster says, Mad Gear Zone.
Yes. That is, in fact, a Sonic stage. Congratulations.
I like the part of, like, piecing the map together slowly.
It's nice and methodical.
Yeah.
And a bit relaxing. That had the same vibe as walking directly in towards the sun.
There goes my eyes.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand.
The brand! What an iconic commercial.
Right?
Wait, that was a commercial?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
for
for like 1-800 contacts or something.
Yeah,
They're like,
exactly.
something, but they don't have my brand. But look with your special eyes, my brand. I'm pretty sure it's a commercial.
Yes, it was. For 1-800 contacts, you're right.
Hey.
They have my breath.
And now we know. Now we know where Knuckles is at.
Speaking of seeing things, I still see there's 71.8% of you people that are here are not subscribed. Is there something that he's doing that you don't like? I'm just curious. Not very mean, but maybe you should consider subscribing if you're still here and you like this stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe.
Please?
Maybe, just maybe, it helps out the content creator more than they realize. Maybe.
Yeah. If you really like this, like, because you're still here, I mean, you want this to continue, subscribing would help out greatly for everyone.
Yeah.
Ooh, we have another Starfall moment. I'm not going to focus on these. I'm just going to go straight for Knuckles, because we've been going for a while, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are like, alright, this is going for a bit. Maybe save some stuff for tomorrow's cleanup episode of the Two Islands.
Yeah. Going for
I don't care if you're afraid.
close-ish to 3 hours, but
Hey, Coach, what's with the pep talk?
With the defenses down, the soldiers are supposed to fall back to a bunker.
Then I'll round up the stragglers and you supervise, Commander.
That sounds good.
And now we've got these Coco. We have to round up these Cocos. Just like the last time we had the herding minigame.
oh boy.
Except this time when the bombs go off, they blind us for a second.
Oh no. My eyes.
Don't look with your special eyes.
Keep them protected. Always use protection.
Oh. I got nothing. I can't brain right now.
Oh, you would.
There we go. And we managed to get a Chaos Emerald out of it. I think.
Nice.
Or no, that's the next one. My bad.
Mhm. I got a rock.
Is this the place?
Oh.
Yo, Nux.
Sonic, this looks like ruins from back home. What if the people of these islands survived and resettled on Angel Island?
Better make this pretty important. That's not a good sound.
I like that little callback to Sonic 3 there. That was something that made me really excited. I was like, wow.
Gosh, I feel so old.
They're going to assault the bunker. I can't
I
lose this.
remember when that game was brand new
Got
in the
this,
store.
buddy. Got your back.
No.
Thank you, Sonic.
I like that Knuckles considers Angel Island to be the lost when Sonic showed up to it. Like that was the moment Knuckles lost, so for this, he's gotta win this. It doesn't give you enough time here, by the way. You have to climb to the top of them.
All the robot designs are like just so neat. And it like works so well for like this game and what they're going for, and I really like it.
Boom. Oh, I took him out. And now we got a Chaos Emerald. I really do like how expressive Sonic is in this game.
Yeah.
Like, they really do use those big old eyes for everything. It's something you might not notice unless you play all the other Sonic games, but they very rarely move Sonic's eyebrows. But, what'd you think?
I mean, I've been thinking it's pretty good. I'm really, again, like I've been saying, I really like what they're doing with this game.
Oh, I just meant about the cutscene and everything.
Oh. Also liked it.
Also, I think this is a little weird. This looks like kind of like a shattered Master Emerald.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks very crystal-like, with like the reflective surface and coloring.
Maybe the Master Emeralds and the Chaos Emeralds are like little batteries.
Rainbow power.
Everything's rainbow powered.
Yeah.
Blue, what do you think of this game thus far, with what you've seen?
I just... Wow. They really have done themselves. Like, being a classic Sonic player, like from way back when, Sega and that, and watching it grow over the years and all this stuff is just, wow. That's all I have as well, because I'm speechless.
Yeah.
Ages
I'm
ago,
glad
my
it's
people
went the
were
direction it
wiped out by
has.
a cataclysm.
And they didn't,
Now
like,
the Coco faced something similar.
mess it up.
Reminds me
Really?
of the last echidna.
Like some game franchises have with certain
You
games.
may be the last, but you're not alone. You've got us, Knucklehead. I'll admit, I do envy your lifestyle. Freedom to go where you want, when you want. So do it. Get out there and live a little. Maybe I could. But first, I need to be back to normal. So hurry up and get me back to normal. Anything to get you away from me.
He helps those he is at odds with. He is quick to make peace. Perhaps... No. I have run the simulations. They are doomed.
Alright. Someone in chat is asking what I think of the game. It's alright. It's good. I like it. I've been enjoying this. This is certainly the Sonic Adventure 3 I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I really love these like neon light sections. Skylar says he's sorry about demanding stuff.
Alright. I'll believe it when I see it. Saying sorry is one thing, but actually following through with that apology is another.
Yeah.
Alright, where are we headed now? Oh. I have to go do some more stages because I have not been playing through a lot of the stages. I think this is the closest fast travel point for me. It's also a good time for me to level up with the fruits. I don't think I've given him any fruits in a long while, so... From 20 to 33 and 20 to 41, respectively.
Wow.
Well, now we're gonna be hitting a lot harder.
Hey. Skylar asks, how did you find out about the furry fandom?
That's a pretty good question. Artie, you want to take that one first?
Sure, I think my story, there's like different phases of how I like became a furry. I like wasn't like in denial kind of deal. I basically got into the concept of furry because of Bakugan back in the day when I was in middle school. Because I had like a Bakugan Sona, which basically was a first Sona. I didn't know much about the furry fandom. I came close to becoming a furry when I played Okami for the first time, and someone had made an Amaterasu fursuit. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. At the time, the fursuit, which was lovely, was only like $400, which is a steal by today's standards, but for an unemployed high schooler, you couldn't afford that. So I was like borderline a furry for a while, and then I became like a full-fledged furry like the end of my sophomore year of college, and it kind of, it's just been good ever since, and I've been really enjoying it. Empathetic emphasis. Bakugan! It's been so long since I thought of that show. I literally, when I was moving, I like put all my Bakugan in like an actual box. I like resorted them like last week. The toys were, the show was hit or miss. Mostly miss. The toys were fun as hell.
So for me, I was a Sonic fan in wee old elementary, and you know, I didn't know what the internet was. My parents barely let me touch the dang thing, touch the computer, let alone the internet. So I didn't know about the furry fandom for a very long time. And then my parents got divorced, and I was messing around with my Sonic character, fan character that I created. Now, it wasn't anywhere online, I was just doing fan art every now and again. Eventually, I just said, you know what, I want to redesign the character. And I started to draw it, and I realized I messed up drawing a shoe. And it came out to be, looked kind of like a dragon snoot, so I just finished it, followed up, and said, you know what, I kind of like this more. And I made it into a character. And then I found out what the furry fandom was because I watched Rom Mithril here on YouTube. And I realized that I kind of liked this fandom. I liked having like a dragon character and whatnot. And then as the years went on, I got a little bit more into realizing that you know, I was at that point becoming a teenager and becoming a horny little guy and doing things I shouldn't have been doing. And realized I want to change my Sona because I'm learning more about myself and I'm not angry. I'm not that angry kid anymore, and that dragon is way too angry for me.
No more edgelord Sona.
No,
Mood.
No more edgelord. Well, still edgelord, just less sharp, more dull. So I changed it to I drew this picture of me when I was kind of upset and of a cat, and I realized that I needed to redesign this thing because it looked garish and purple and bad and colorful. So I redesigned it, and I based it on a couple things, and after, you know, looking at prisms and, you know, because I like science a lot, I came up with the white cat you see on your very screen today, and the hair has just kind of grown out as my hair grew in real life. And, yeah, fandom. That's how I joined the furry fandom. Sheer accident and Sonic.
I feel like Sonic is a lot of, for some people, is depending on age, certain things definitely seem to like usher in the era of certain furries.
I mean, it's not like I love the character more or less, but it's like it was supposed to just be being furry for me is more like just a thing that I do every now and again. It's a style of character. It's a fandom that I enjoy. But Blue, how about?
I also think, ooh, yeah, Blue, you share.
Okay, so yeah, definitely Sonic I will say had a little bit of influence there. But I've been in furry fandom now for going on 18 years this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So again, high school, my parents didn't really have a lot of money, and so the internet really wasn't a thing. We had a computer, but we had AOL dial-up and all good fun stuff. Back then, AOL was like AOL 1.0.
I accidentally entered the stage without meaning to.
Yeah. One day I actually got on X, and I started looking up costumes. It was Halloween, of all things. And I thought about making a costume for my dog at the time was my best friend, and I was like looking up animal costumes, and that's still when we had like furry muck boards and stuff, and that's one of the things that showed up on the search, back on Ask Jeeves, if you can remember that search engine.
That is one I've never heard anybody reference ever. Wow.
Yeah. So I was on Ask Jeeves, and I just typed in animal costumes, and I did hit image search, so it came up with all the internet stuff. It said something furry fandom, and I'm like, what the heck's this? I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And the rest is history.
Wow.
So yeah, and I thought about quitting a couple times since then, but I really don't have friends outside of the furry fandom except for the couple of goth and different friends I had in high school that we still hang out, but other than that, yeah.
My furry friend group is just more consistent than like any other friend group I've ever had.
More reliable than any other friend group I've ever had.
Oh yeah.
That's very true. Oh my god.
There's people in my furry friend group. Gavin, you're one of them. I would do anything for. Like, I would take a bullet for you or some people that I know in this fandom.
Oh yeah.
And somebody try to hurt one of my furry friends, they're gonna like, I'm quiet and I'm a cool, collected guy, but you hurt one of them and you're gonna find out how hard I can bite.
Anyways, how's the chat doing?
Pathetic Abby says, somehow my love of Super Paper Mario has introduced me to nearly all the furries I know. Interesting.
Huh.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a very good point. I can see it, and I think I know why. A lot of those character designs are very,
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
I just love this rail mechanic. It's so good. I just, love the fact that I can just get around from place to place on a rail.
Yeah, no, the travel in this game, again, like, it makes so much sense when everyone's like, this is too empty. No, it works. When Sonic's actually moving at his full, Sonic-y speeds, it works very well.
I'm not even at max speed yet. I'm only at level 16.
Wow.
I mean, there's
Go faster!
I mean, there's 99 for each one of these, so...
Puppies. Go.
Had to think there for a second. More rails. And a defense route. Alright, let's go get that Chaos Emerald.
E.
I still can't believe they referenced Team Sonic Racing. I remember so many people were like, why are you playing this game? It doesn't have a story. And I'm like, but it do. And it's gonna matter, watch. And I was like, I even said in the video, I doubt it'll be referenced in Sonic Frontiers, but there it was. Ooh. Donpa Kingdom. That's one of those moments where my brain's like, oh wow, that paid off? Really? That's the thing that paid off?
Empathetic apathy says, and then the reference made you a happy nerd.
Yeah. That and the Babylon Rogues. I know that. I know the Babylon Rogues reference will make Truman's day. He loves the Rider series. To the point where I'm gonna let him play those, because he has so much to say. Alright. Now it's all that's left is, I think, to go find Knuckles.
Let's free the boy.
I do think it's funny that they kind of have, like, this baby talk thing going on for the Cocos. I know...
Jordan Paul says, hey, bud.
Hi, Jordan. You missed a lot of the plot stuff. They referenced a whole lot of games that I didn't think were gonna pay off.
Karmic says, we need more of the burbs!
Yeah, they referenced Babylon Rogues, Karmic. And they also referenced Dodonpa from Team Sonic. All of the weird references. Where in the world are they?
Jordan says, that sucks, just got home.
It's all good.
Come on, girls, let's go.
Hmm? What are you talking about, Blue?
Oh, sorry. No, since my roommate is working second shift, she's still at work right now, and I'm like making sure dogs have food for dinner and that. So
No.
it's just
Gotcha.
feeding time. It's such a love-hate relationship with these two. I don't hate dogs, but these aren't, to me, these aren't real dogs.
What kind of dogs are they?
They're small, tiny, little toy-sized dogs, like itty bitty. To me, they're
Some
more
tiny
like a little.
dogs have quite a quote-unquote personality too.
Yeah, and as much as I wasn't really fond of them when they when she first got them, they've really grown on me, and I kind of love them.
No.
I love them a lot. It's a lie. Like, I wouldn't let anything bad happen to them ever.
Yeah.
One
They're
is
just
a
some sweet
purebred.
doggos.
Yeah, they are. They really are. Like, the one is a purebred Maltese that my roommate was just given by her one friend
Sonic,
Whoa.
because she didn't want her. She's not want her anymore
I don't think
Aw.
this ancient machinery
because she
reacted before.
like she like got tired of her after every year of only a year having her.
Happened on the last island.
Damn.
And you're just like, you want a Maltese? My roommate's like, how much? Like, you can just have her and everything that comes with her. She's got papers and everything.
Wait, Sonic,
Dang.
you're still
Yeah,
missing
sure,
the
like a
Chaos
$1,000
Emerald,
dog.
aren't you? Oh, that thing will tear you to
And then the other
shreds.
one was rescued,
The
that
last
she
Titan
rescued
was
from
holding the final emerald.
Dick Goddard's
I'm willing to
rescue
bet it's
days,
the
and
same
she's a
deal
pug
here.
schnauzer mix, and she's an
First,
adorable little
though, I
sausage.
need to play this cookie
No.
game. Let me see.
That gives you the
Stones
biggest,
and the
like,
ports
doe
seem
eyes
to have
anytime you
corresponding
yell, even if it's not at her.
No.
So, yeah. Even though I don't think they're real dogs, I still love them.
Alright, now we have a crane game puzzle
Oh boy.
Oh, those are fun.
where we gotta match the colored orbs with the little ports.
Oh boy.
When I did this on my personal file, I had to it was daytime, so it was easier to line up because I could watch the shadows.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
My brain did not want to finish the sentence there. It was just like, nah.
Y'all get the gist.
Alright. Luckily, you don't have to line it up perfectly when it gets to the, when it comes to, getting them in the little slots. You do have to line it up pretty much exactly, though, when it comes to picking them up.
Mm.
Luckily, if you
Is it
just...
a true crane grain, so it just like randomly drops things when you've got it?
No, no. Luckily, it does not. It doesn't do that, but it does... If you nick it from the side, like, just barely don't pick it up. Let me see if I can show that off. It'll pick it up and then drop it once it gets to the top. Like that.
Bonk.
And just like that, the puzzle is solved.
Hooray.
Man, if I end up doing that really long episode, the Sonic Frontiers playthrough is just gonna be
Nice work.
massive.
Was there ever any doubt?
You
Way
might
to go, face
have to split it in
impossible odds.
2 parts,
Huh, we've
even
faced
though that's
worse.
counterproductive.
Here we go.
It'd be a 2-part long play.
Whoa, hey, that's my
Yeah.
line.
Actually, it'd have to be more than that, because with 4 hours apart and 5 islands, and we're doing extra stuff in between when you're not available.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that would... That video length will be, like, 3 feature films long.
It will be larger than Avatar 2. But only by a couple minutes.
I want it all VHS.
Alright. I just climbed downwards. I don't know why I did that.
Record it all and put a VHS box set like you did Titanic back in the day.
Oh my god, yeah, 2 VHS tapes. Same for The Godfather, I think was on 2 parts.
Mm-hmm.
We're finally at the boss.
Ooh. Jordan asked, has Tails made an appearance yet, or are we not that far in?
That is the next island. As far as I can tell, it's the next island anyways. First part had Amy, and this one's got Knuckles, so...
Yeah, that thing makes sense.
So we'll probably see him on Friday when Artie comes back, when we do that, because... Yeah.
Do another long stream, call a pizza in. You know, good old sausage pizza. But
I liked recording that short. I did not like the comments on that short. Oh, the comments on that short got mean.
I feel like just parts of the internet are just naturally just like still
it's why
awful to furries.
It's why I don't like putting up shorts, because it's like it just attracts really mean people, and I'm like, it's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's fair. A lot of timing for this boss.
I'm excited for pizza when we go to MFF.
Yes.
Ooh, you guys gonna get the deep dish?
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm. That'll be
Send
fun.
me pictures. I'll be jealous from afar.
I'd say you pizza would never make it.
You could overnight express it to me with FedEx.
Oh, it wouldn't even come out of the box. Blue's got to keep that pizza away from me, or else I'm gonna eat it all.
Same.
We'll get Truman to hold the pizzas then.
There you go.
But we can't because he eat the box.
Oh right.
Oh no.
Right. There'd be a pizza left, but he'd eat the box.
But you can't have a pizza exposed at MFF.
Right,
It's
because
dangerous territory.
right, because John Wolf. Great. So Blue, we either eat the pizza, Truman eats the box, or someone ruins the pizza.
The pizza is safe from no one at MFF.
I think if I'm eating proper timing, Alkaline might actually challenge me to a pizza eating contest.
I want to watch that.
Me
I feel
too,
like deep dish, that's intense.
Yeah.
I don't know who would win out of that.
Neither do I. Be painful. Be painful either way, the aftermath of it. Oh. You're
All right.
rolling back to the room in a wheelbarrow.
So we are on the boss fight now. We've made it up to the Wyvern.
Yeah, this is such a cool boss design. Like, I love the terrifying, like, centipede leg tentacle things it's got. I love it.
Indeed. Just like, yeah.
And then it's spitting out this road. I want to say wave road, but this is not Mega Man. It looks really similar, though.
Don't it though? Really creepy though, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting close to that final emerald.
Ooh.
And then we get another new track that we didn't hear from we didn't hear, like, there's different boss themes for each one of them.
Oh, nice.
And this one has some really kick-ass metal. Like,
I'm excited.
excuse my cursing, but it's good.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing Gavin did. Carmen tell you don't have to rescue me?
Yes, he did. He did tell me.
Okay, cool. I figured you would've. I worried too much.
I love this scene so much. I love it. He just throws him overboard. I'm getting ready for the second phase of this. Oh.
Boy.
There it goes.
Karmic says, Wyvern. Wyvern. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Wyvern, wave bird.
Herbisaurus.
Bird up.
Early in the chocolate factory. Chicken Run 2.
I'm doing way better than I did the first time around.
Okay, because it's not your first time around, question mark?
Maybe.
That Bird Buster says, the boss fights are incredible set-piece bosses.
They're great set pieces, but they're also just good design bosses.
Yeah. That's what whoever sees. Bird Buster is, oh lord, you doing the Mania rings now. Oh no.
Yee.
Not Manila.
Gotta get a good parry in to catch up.
It still feels so weird that there's like parrying in a Sonic game. Like that just is not what I expected to be in a Sonic game. Parrying.
It feels kind of natural, honestly.
I mean, it would make sense, but I don't expect those like term parrying in a Sonic game.
Hey Artie, remember when they did that in the movie?
Yeah! Is that a Sonic reference in a Sonic game? What?
Ah, yes. Just love it. The only thing I wish is that Supersonic was wearing the soap shoes like what I have him wearing right now.
Yeah. Dock it down a review point. Like the zipper-like teeth it's kind of got. God, where did the missiles come from?
Oh, it's been shooting those off its back.
Okay, then you just redirected them.
Yeah.
Jordan says good soundtrack.
Jordan's good soundtrack? Definitely. This entire sound. I want to listen to it, but I want to hear it in the game first.
Not bad. Things would have been over faster if I'd been Super Knuckles. You did all right. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that.
I like that Knuckles references that he can go super.
Titanbot to go. Hopefully I'll find Tails too. I'm worried about him.
He'll be all right. Now hurry up and save the day already.
And off we go. I'm gonna go back to the sandy area and do the rest of the map completion there. That way then we can warp around when we do the cleanup stuff. That's okay with you, Artie?
Sure.
I like that Sonic learned from earlier, from last time here. He's like, nope, you're not hitting me this time. I'm keeping the emeralds.
We're so weak.
I just love that it just bonk.
Good yeet.
He's got his hand on his head and everything. He's like, this just sucks. Alright.
Search for friends. What a quest.
Let's go back to Ares Island and go get the rest of those, rest of the map completed. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's any other ones down here, up there, there. I think that's a good one. And it looks like this is like the closest hermit. They acknowledge other super forms. Yeah, they've acknowledged other super forms to call. It's a little wild the amount of references they've made in this game that actually makes sense to reference. Like, I'm glad not all the Sonic games are gonna void anymore.
It feels appropriate, and it's not like it doesn't feel like, haha, we are pandering to you. You know.
Yeah, like that's something that
Buster asks if you're gonna fight Squid Games again.
If you guys want me to go back to the first island and fight the squid, I will fight the squid again. But I think that might be over a lot faster than you think now that we've upgraded our speed a couple times.
Interesting. I think it's also time for me to go stir the pot again. I've lost track of time, but it feels like an appropriate time to go stir the pot. I think I need to blow out the candle I started 3 hours ago.
All of the chores, all of the duties.
Yeehaw. Candle be gone. Perfect.
Let there only be darkness.
Pot being stirred. Pot stirred. Don't think. Huh.
Oh, that's great.
Good times. Cook and clean it, and now I'm gonna go pet the cat. See if we get a BB bite or not.
Right.
We are not getting a BB bite. Excellent.
Wait, I think I passed it.
Oh no. Apathy says, I think it'd be worth seeing you beat him. And then McBurney Blaster says, Green Hill sure is looking like the past 10 years of my life. Cries.
A nice pasture? No. What made you think
Construction barren. Same. Feels, yeah.
Okay, and I just follow up this path, I think. Ooh, fun.
Fun and exciting.
So what's nice about completing the map is that once we do that, once we complete all the map sections, it allows you to warp around to each of the stages instead of just trying to move there manually. So it opens up the maps to more fast travel points. It makes it easier to collect stuff. Which is why when we do all the cleanup stuff for these 2 islands tomorrow, it'll be really, really helpful to have all of that opened up.
Nice.
Artie, how are you holding up?
I'm doing good. Getting a little tired, but I'm doing good.
Okay. Sorry to wear you out.
Oh no, you good. Not a complaint, just Jordan says, Gavin, when you have the time, check Messenger. I think I found what you were looking for. Ooh.
I have the time right now. Why not? Let's hear a reaction. Jordan, do you have my new number yet? Because it doesn't look like I have any new messages. I know Katie's got it.
Jordan says they don't think so.
Alright, cool. You just sent it to a random person.
Oh, ruh-roh. This one time in college, I was trying to like get one of my friends' numbers into my phone, so I sent them this meme where it's a very flat cat and it says, can I get some boneless cat? And the cat's like incredibly flat. But then I realized I put the number in wrong, so somebody else got that picture.
Oh.
Jordan says they send it through Facebook.
Oh. I'll have to check that eventually whenever I get signed into Facebook. I don't use Facebook often. So, if really at all. But I'll go check it out. It's been so long since I've used that old account. Last time I used it, Facebook was relevant, but I thought...
So was that joke.
Yeah, I know.
At this point, I basically use Facebook for my work's Facebook profile, to like keep track of that, and for meme groups.
I just decided not to keep up with it, because every time I looked on there... Every time I looked on there, it was always, like, terrible things, or people being mean to other people, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I don't need that. But I'll go check it out. Probably after the stream. Alright. Alright, I don't see anything through there. I think the other ones are all going to be up around here.
Jordan says, okay, resent to the number I have, hopefully didn't send to a rando.
Hey, I got it.
If it's the 740 number, then it's a rando. I'll tell Katie to give you my new number. Whenever I get a second.
You have the minute to win it.
I could always play Donkey Kong tomorrow, but instead, more Sonic.
Your call.
My call, but I want them frontier numbers. I was looking at larger YouTubers' numbers for this game, and I was like, oh wow, they're hitting it big with their stuff. I just need to crack the code a little bit more.
Yeah. And the apathy says, soon everyone shall receive this except for Gavin. Jordan says, yep, having a conversation with Miss Rando now.
Fun. Yeah, you can blame the phone people for that one. That was a fun month. That was the most fun month of my life, you know, having to get everything changed around because the phone company was just like, yeah, no, we don't want to support your stuff now. Later.
Jordan says the random seems nice. Well, that's nice. At least they're not like screeching at you.
Yeah, that's good. I'd be a little concerned if they were screeching and yelling and hollering at you.
Hooting and hollering.
That moment when the paranoid person is like, "Who is this? What does this mean?"
Whomst.
Whomst. Yes.
Whomst.
Alright, and that sent me in the exact opposite direction than I wanted to go.
Jordan says it's cool when the cat quits running her mouth on the phone. I'll update contact. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Also, Katie's watching. Hi, Katie!
Hello, Katie. Greetings.
We're just gonna...
Good evening,
Cool.
Katie.
We're just gonna creep out my sister. Cool. Great. Nice.
Cool.
Hello, Katie. How are you?
Okay. Okay, guys, come on.
The size of this. What do you call it?
It's
It's for communication, right?
Cat says hi, Brat.
I've seen all sorts
Yep.
of crazy high-tech ancient tech across both
Yeah.
islands.
How can something this old be this advanced? It's sturdy, too. I punched it. It didn't move at all.
Knuckles was punching ancient runes.
Once I find Tails, maybe he can use them to figure out what happened here.
Checks out.
Hey, I already discovered that it's sturdier than anything we've encountered. I don't think this material is from this world.
And Knuckles doesn't think it's from Earth. Cool. Or whatever this planet's supposed to be. Imagine if we found out that this is like, we actually weren't on planet Earth anymore. We were on like some alien planet.
I mean, we're in such a cyberspace thing. It could be.
Yeah.
It could be in a simulation.
Well, I don't think it's a simulation. But there is certainly enough high-tech equipment here to mess with everything else.
Empathetic Reality says the ancient aliens conversation has officially come full circle.
Yeah, I kind of did. Just a little bit. Just enough for me to notice it. Oh, this was a fun one. Oh. So this thing's gonna crumble after a little while. You have to be fast enough to get to the top.
Oh, dang. Gotta use that speed.
And just like that, we have the whole map uncovered.
Yay. The map.
And we're sitting at about 4 hours now. Oh, fell back down.
Whoop.
I think I'll finish it up with a couple of the stages and then we'll go from there. So that stage is beat.
Sure.
One's beat.
Blackburn Blaster says, "What if aliens were visited by aliens?" Alienception.
What if aliens
I
were?
mean,
I mean, that's exactly what happens if humans meet aliens. It's aliens meeting aliens. To us, they're aliens. To them, we're aliens.
True. Jordan says, "Make it so."
Let's find out what references lie in this portal.
It's Morbin time.
Oh, I didn't even show off that move yet. Oh, here's one of the music tracks that was leaked early.
Ooh. This looks neat. Any idea what this one's referencing?
Not yet. If chat has any ideas, that would be awesome. Because right now, I'm not really... I can't pinpoint it.
It feels familiar, but I'm not sure.
what? I missed something. What?
Oh, all of the special stages are based on past Sonic levels. They're used...
Oh, this is that level where he goes underwater and stuff.
Well, no, it's not the chemical plant, because the level design isn't chemical plant. The look of it's chemical plant, but if the stage design isn't, like, we had one that was like a city theme, but it was using bits from City Escape. We had Green Hill, but it was Rail Canyon from Heroes. So
Jordan says the level backgrounds are on point.
oh, you should have seen the Green Hill at Sunset one. It was gorgeous.
I bet.
Like, the whole thing didn't even feel like Green Hill anymore.
Huh.
Haven't gone to this one. I like that now that we've uncovered the whole map, we can just kind of warp to each one of these. Maybe that's what we should do for the next one. Next map is just go straight for each of the pinpointed locations and then warp around all over the place.
Yeah, that could work.
Maybe be a little bit less visually fun for viewers. I'll just do it the way I keep doing it. Maybe it's an idea for when Truman gets home and he has to do this.
Jordan says, "Can't spoil it all. I'm surprised at Katie this weekend with her own copy." Ooh.
Ooh.
What's that?
Maybe don't read that one out loud.
Skylar asks, "What part is this?"
This is part 2. This is still part 2. We're on the second island, and we're just trying out the other special stages. Jordan, if you don't want it spoiled all the way through, I suggest after next part, maybe hold off watching the rest of it. Because next part's just going to be clean up from the other 2 islands. So getting all of, like, the little icons and stuff. But I know for a fact that after the 3rd island, there is heavy spoilers. Like, even Sega was like, in the playtest stuff that the press got, they didn't even let them play past this island. So,
Wow.
like, they got to play a little bit of that 3rd island, but maybe it was like 10 minutes tops.
Jordan says, "You're good, bud." Skylar says, "This is the longest stream I've ever seen."
You should go watch the Castlevania Symphony of the Night stream I did last year. That one's 12 hours.
But what about your Mega Man one?
That one was 16, but YouTube cut it down to 12.
Jordan says, "If this were Metroid, that'd be different."
I think the Metroid Dread took me like 2 or 3 videos to do. And each of those were like 3 hours a pop.
Fox says, did you find Tails yet?
Why does everyone keep asking that?
Because we want Tails. We want the little baby boy. It's a little man. It's just a little man thing.
We need to know if Tails was founded. I got it.
We need to know if he's based.
Based on what?
These nuts. I'm sorry. Jordan says, I'll watch what I'm done to see what I missed.
Alrighty. Honestly, it's been really interesting seeing people's reaction to this game. It's been positive, but it's also a lot of people like asking me like, "What's going on? When is this taking place?" And I'm like, I have no idea yet. I haven't played that far ahead.
We're gonna find out.
I'm probably not even gonna play that far ahead into the next one. I'm just going to drop it after today's stream and then pick it up for tomorrow.
Nice. Good self-restraint.
If I
Jordan
have...
says, besides the original, this is the best Sonic yet.
I can't say that. There are a lot of really good ones, but this one is probably top tier. This is slowly becoming my favorite. Alright.
I like it a lot.
2, 6, 3, 5, 4. I don't know why there's like nothing over here. Like
Is it the desert?
No, but I mean like there's like literally nothing over here. And I just don't get it. Oh, there was a Sage cutscene we missed. I think I'll save it for next time because we're about 4 hours in, and this is a nice long episode, you know. So, Artie, would you like to do the end screen?
Sure. Well, thank you, friends, for joining us on part 2 of Sonic Frontiers Hard Mode. We're glad you stopped by. If you enjoyed this video at any point and want to keep seeing what Gavin's doing, playing, making, leave a like. Feel free to subscribe. We appreciate having you around. It's always appreciated. In the link below, in the description below, that's how you can tell we've been going for 4 hours. There are links to the PayPal if you want to donate to Gavin. And there's also links to the Twitter, the Discord server, and the Telegram art channel if you want to keep up with Gavin, get notifications of when he's streaming, and all sorts of other great stuff.
All that and more, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Frontiers. Good night, everybody.
Bye!